and welcome to the Les Schwab Plains Tires broadcast booth in the middle of a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Outlaws Baseball online at mylocalradio.com, all a part of the My Local Radio Sports Network.
As we begin a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Outlaws Baseball online at mylocalradio.com,
as well as on 98.3 KDQ, all a part of the My Local Radio Sports Network. When we come back, we'll have our news and notes section as you're watching a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Outlaws Baseball online at mylocalradio.com, as well as on 99.1, The Big Dog, all a part of the My Local Radio Sports Network.
Do something good for yourself. Give your home a new look. At Cazin's Furniture in Evanston, their friendly staff will help you make your home a peaceful and beautiful place to be. Comfortable furniture, appliances, artwork, lighting, and accessories work together to create an enjoyable and inviting atmosphere in your home. Make your living and sleeping space a wonderful place to be with brands like Serta, Ashley, GE, and more. Visit Cazin's Furniture, 941 Front Street, Evanston.
The very best place to stay when you visit Evanston, Wyoming is the Best Western Dunn Hotel. Is located on 10 beautiful acres and offers clean, comfortable rooms with amazing beds, a fitness center, an outdoor pool, open in the summer, and a wonderful on-site restaurant that provides a complimentary breakfast with every stay, all at an affordable rate. Whenever your travels bring you to Evanston, Wyoming, make all your room reservations at the Best Western Dunmar Inn, 1601 Harrison Drive.
Farming requires working with the right equipment. At Covelo Auto Farm Service, you will find the right size tractor, tractor accessories, cattle chutes, and calf corrals for all your farming needs. Covelos has all your auto needs as well. From fluids to belts to protection for your hands, they've got you covered. Covelos also offers a service center for your truck and tractors in one convenient location. Covelos is your one-stop farm and auto shop. Stop in and see them today at 80 Reese Road. Covelos Auto Farm Service.
The tires you drive on matter. Tire quality and condition affect overall safety and how your vehicle performs. Having the right air pressure in your tires even affects gas mileage. Don't trust your tires to just anybody. Choose Freeway Tire to handle all your vehicle maintenance, including regular tire checks and rotation. When it comes to your vehicle, choose the team that really knows tires. Freeway Tire in Evanston. Stop in today.
With 25 years of successful industry experience, Mountain West Business Solutions looks forward to providing all of our customers with exceptional service, industry-leading technology, and a one-of-a-kind buying experience. Having your office equipped with the right technology makes all the difference in the world. With a lower cost per print, we will supply you with the right technology for the best price. Great people, great products, and great service. Mountain West Business Solutions.
Precision, the quality, condition, or fact of being exact and accurate.
Precision is important. Scoring the next point, making the perfect shot, getting the best score. And when you think of your dentist, you want precision to be the first word that comes to mind. That's why patients are so pleased with Dr. McKay Frankum. He provides precision family dentistry at reasonable prices to every patient. Dr. McKay Frankum, call today for an appointment.
Call Dr. McKay Frankum at 789-8910.
Explore Logan, Utah. We've got so much awesomeness, I don't know where to begin. Your hotel is only 10 minutes from the gorgeous National Forest for hiking and biking, birdwatching, and wildflower spying. Logan is Utah's heart of the arts with more than 253 live professional performances this summer and free concerts every weekday. Catch the Garters Market and tons of festivals and fun. Head to Logan. You won't break the bank on less than a tank. ExploreLogan.com.
Back inside the Les Schwab Plains Tires broadcast booth, it is time for our news and notes section of the Cazin's Ace pregame show as the Rock Spring Stallions have traveled here to Evanston to take on the Outlaws as it's a matchup from last week. And Anthony, you were at that game last week. Go ahead and give me a quick rundown of what happened and what your thoughts were for the Outlaws.
You know, the Outlaws, it was opening day. It was basically opening day for them.
Yeah.
First game of the season. Rock Springs had a couple games under their belt. So it was a lot of just getting back getting back in the saddle and getting used to playing baseball once again for Evanston. And that was definitely just the main thing for them in that matchup, as Rock Springs played really well and won in Mercy Rule 11-1 against Evanston. So for the Outlaws today, it's going to be getting those bats going, but also limiting those field errors that they had in the first game.
Those are your news and notes section. When we come back, we'll hear from Kai Barker as he is in the Aspen Cinemas Red Devil Spotlight as you're watching a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Outlaws Baseball online at mylocalradio.com, as well as listening in on 99.1, The Big Dog, all a part of the My Local Radio Sports
At
Network.
Y-Hi, "We're with you" is more than just 3 simple words. It encompasses the principles we live by to serve our members and local communities. So if you're looking to keep your banking relationships local with a partner who will always be there for you, look to us. We're Y-Hi. We're Wyoming. We're with you. Visit yhi.org to learn how you can be a part of something bigger today.
Ready is committed to providing superior services to our customers by requiring individual accountability for excellence in quality, safety, and dependability. We are a growing company that is currently hiring across Wyoming, Colorado, Texas, Nevada, Idaho, and elsewhere. Our valued team members receive competitive wages, full benefits, and weekly pay. Interested in joining our team? Visit ReadyUSA.com. We are ready.
WattSmart is Rocky Mountain Power's energy efficiency program. WattSmart provides rebates to residential customers for energy efficiency upgrades made around the home. Devices and appliances that use electricity in your home can usually be made more efficient, and that can save you money and energy. When you decide to make upgrades, we have rebates available for you. Visit wattsmarthomes.com today.
When participating in sports, there's always a lot to talk about performing at the top of your game. I'd like to expand on that and ask, how about performing at the top of your game in every part of your life? This is Dr. Todd Hoover with Hoover Chiropractic. I offer solutions to help improve all aspects of your game called life. Pain management, migraines, allergies, emotional release, nutritional supplements based on blood tests, and improved athletic performance. To help you perform at the top of your game every day, call today to schedule an appointment in Evanston or in Kemmer. Hoover Chiropractic, 307-789-0043.
The perfect mix of different ingredients can create the most delicious creation. Successful people have the ability to bring many different individuals together who work, collaborate, show kindness, use problem-solving skills, and include each individual's talents and gifts to create new inventions, compose beautiful music, and find ways to make the world a better place. At Uintah County School District Number 1, we work together every day to promote student success. Uintah County School District Number 1, Pathway to Excellence.
Book your next event at Aspen Cinemas. Make it your own with corporate or family parties, birthdays, video game nights, or personal screenings of new movies. They're all available. With affordable pricing and easy booking, you can make your next event stand out at Aspen Cinemas. Aspen Cinemas, 307-316-7846. Book your event today at Aspen Cinemas, 307-316-7846.
Welcome to Red Devil Spotlight, brought to you by our friends at Aspen Cinemas, joined now by Evanston Senior on the football team, the basketball team, the track team, just all around Evanston Senior. Kai Barker. Kai, how you doing today?
I'm doing good. How are you, Elin?
Good. I appreciate you taking the time to talk with me real quick. First, let's talk about the Rick and Wendy Schuler invite. You go 4 for 4, winning the 110, 300-meter hurdles, as well as the long jump and the high jump. Just talk to me about how you were feeling that day.
It was kind of a weird day because after I ran some of the races, like my coach was like, "Oh, that was such a great race, good time." Like in the moment, it didn't feel amazing, at least for like both my hurdle races. But I ran like 2 of my second fastest times of the year, which was pretty nice, and because it just was a kind of a weird feeling day coming off of Davis on the weekend, feeling kind of sore and tired. And then for the jumps, it was high jump was awesome. Jumped 6'6" again this year, which was really fun. It was hard. Coach Rick Bill had to seed everybody, so he was coaching me as much as he could, trying to run between putting everybody in their lanes, having to help run the meet and coaching me, which was awesome for him to be able to help me like that. And Coach Barker was also able to help me with the high jump, which had another good day. And it was also really cool to have some of my friends and students come from school and support in like all the races. Like I could hear some people that I usually don't hear at track meets chanting my name instead, which was really nice. And long jump was also really awesome. We had a nice little tailwind, so it was let up for some good jumps.
I was about to ask, what was it like to kind of do that in front of the home crowd? I know every sport Evanston shows out when it's in town. Home football games are packed, basketball games are packed, soccer games are packed. You finally get a chance to kind of show what is probably a sport you're most passionate about off in front of your friends and your family here at home. What was that like?
Oh, it was really awesome. Like some of my friends, they kind of wish that they could have missed out on school because I high jumped early in the day before they could leave school. But some of them were able to, I wouldn't say skip class, but ask the teacher to kindly leave and go support their friends, which was awesome. And it was also really neat, like to go to school the next day and have some people come up that usually don't talk to me very much, kind of that were interested and like, oh, that was so awesome watching you and some of you guys run. Like we never knew like you guys were like that, kind of thing. Just really cool. Like some people that don't know a bunch about track still supporting and having conversations about it.
Because of your effort going 4 for 4 at that meet, you're actually nominated this week for the WYO Preps Male Athlete of the Week. I understand you weren't aware of that until we just kind of talked about it, but just kind of your reaction to that really quick.
I was very surprised when you told me before this interview. I didn't realize because I think I haven't been nominated since my sophomore year when I had first ever high jumped 6'7". So it's really cool that I'm getting nominated again because I know we haven't had a ton of athletes get nominated for it. I think the last one was Brady during.
Like Kai Barker for being a part of the Red Devil Spotlight presented by Aspen Cinemas. Unfortunately, due to time constraints, we aren't able to get the whole interview in. But let's go see Planet of the Apes, now in theaters at Aspen Cinemas. After many years after the reign of Caesar, a young ape goes on a journey that will lead him to question everything he's been taught about the past and make choices that will define the future for apes and humans alike. That's Planet of the Apes at Aspen Cinemas. Scan the QR code now to get your tickets. When we come back, we'll hear from manager of the Rock Spring Stallions. That's Rocky Rondinelli, as you're watching a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Outlaws Baseball online at mylocalradio.com. All a part of the My Local Radio Sports Network. Tuned in on 99.1 The Big Dog as well.
Serving the Bridger Valley, 1997, Bridger Valley Motors are your engine repair experts. Along with engine repair, Bridger Valley Motors offers towing services, tire alignments, brake repairs, and more. Visit Bridger Valley Motor at 217 North Main Street in Lyman.
Using the old-fashioned country tradition of barn building, Martin Sheds uses the time-honored construction techniques handed down from generation to generation. For quality, care, and attention to detail, contact Martin Sheds at 307-679-8187 to get a quote today.
Sell or buy your home with a realtor you can trust. At Cowboy State Realty, we are dedicated to helping you with all your real estate needs. At Cowboy State Realty, we are working for you. Call us at 307-200-4332 to schedule an appointment today.
The town of Mountain View is located in the historic Bridger Valley and serves as the gateway to the high Uintas. With a panoramic view of the rugged Uinta peaks, you feel like you're in paradise. Our town park and scenic river walk offer a safe place for rest and relaxation. Looking for a great place to live? Our quality of life is great and our people are very friendly. Come join our tranquil way of life. The town of Mountain View, a gateway to the high Uintas.
I don't know about you, but every time I go to the grocery store, I'm filled with anxiety. Do I have enough money? Meat prices have doubled. How can I ever work on food storage when I can hardly afford food for this week? Wyoming Wild Meats in Lyman is the solution. Weekly specials are posted on Facebook. Beef, pork, chicken for one meal or a mixed order to fill the freezer. You will find quality Gosner cheese and milk products and delicious bread. Because overhead is low, the savings are passed to every customer. Wyoming Wild Meats, offering fresh domestic meats.
Bridger Valley Electric Association provides safe, reliable, and affordable electric energy and related services to their member owners in Wyoming and Utah. Bridger Valley Electric is a consumer-owned cooperative.
Welcome back inside the Les Schwab Plains Tires broadcast booth in the middle of a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Outlaws Baseball online at mylocalradio.com. All a part of the My Local Radio Sports Network. We have an interview with Rocky Rondinelli. We'll go to that right now. Here with the manager of the Rock Spring Stallions, that is manager Rocky Rondinelli. And Coach, it's kind of a gloomy day out today. What's going to be the key for the weather and the type of weather for your players?
I think this is May baseball in Wyoming, so you just kind of get used to it, right? Just staying loose, staying warm, and just doing the little things, just fundamental baseball. I think that's pretty much, it's a cliche answer, but I mean, with this weather, you never know. Like I said, make sure you stay warm, make sure you stay loose, especially pitchers, constantly working the bands, kids constantly stretching out, and then, just...
So give me a quick synopsis of how your season has gone. It's kind of early on, like you said, May baseball. It's hit or miss here in Wyoming. How do you feel the team has progressed throughout the beginning of the season?
It's a young group of kids, but I thought they played really well. So the only thing we ever ask them, especially this early, right, because, you've really been outside for, barely in April. You get a few practices in and then you're playing. So just go out there and compete. They've done that other than 2 games. So we played 11. Other than 2 games, they've actually played really well. And the schedule so far has been, it's pretty tough. We start out with, we played the Hawks, we played the Sixers, we played Laramie right off the bat. Then we have a 3-game set with Jackson. This is our second game here with you guys. We played 2 against Green River and Green River, where I thought the kids just kind of, Ben's done a really good job with that group, but our kids kind of, I didn't think they competed very well, especially on the bump, which I'll get to in a minute. Schedule-wise, it's been really good for these boys. But, our biggest issue right now has been our relievers. Our relief pitchers have not done a very good job. It's really, I can't defend a walk. I can't defend a bean. You walk 11 guys in a game. You walk, 15 guys in a game. You walk 19 guys in a game. There's not a whole lot you can do. You're not going to win a whole lot of baseball games doing that. So we've got to get to the point where we just start, we fill up the zone, we throw strikes, and our starters have done that. Maddox has done a phenomenal job as our number 1 guy on the bump, and it's just trying to find them guys behind him to consistently throw strikes. And once we get to that point, we'll be just fine.
So who are you guys looking to this season for leadership? It's no secret that you guys lost quite a few pieces last year, but who on this team has really stepped up as a leader?
Yeah, it was, when you lose Hudson, when you lose Andrew, and you lose Adrian, those kids were, pretty much the heartbeat of this group for, a long time. But the good thing is we got, 4 dudes basically in Billy, Maddox, Ryan, and Griffin that the boys have that have been with us for. Billy and Maddox have been, this is year 3 for them as juniors, and Ryan and Griffin, this is year 2.5. So the boys are really, those 4 are have stepped up. The kids really look to those kids for guidance, advice, and things like that. But those 4 dudes have done a really, really good job so far, off season to where we are now.
So as a manager, what is your mindset coming into a game with a team like Evanston that you see quite often? This will be the second time playing this year, and then you have the Rock Springs tournament coming up this weekend. What's the mindset coming into a game like this? Do you know a lot of what Evanston's about?
Oh, of course. We play each other so often, and Nick's always done a phenomenal job. I've had a great relationship with Nick for a long time, and I love what he does with this group. Our mindset's the same no matter who we play. You got to play, again, it goes back to fundamental baseball. Throw strikes, hit the baseball, team ABs, do the things that you need to do to, move a runner or, just the little things to win a baseball game. So mindset, like I said, you never really look at the jersey of the opponent. You're playing the baseball.
Buying or selling is a simple process if you're working with the right real estate agent. This is Bobby Dalzall, broker with Big Country Properties. We have agents serving both Lincoln and Uintah counties that can assist you with all of your real estate needs. We are the top listing and selling brokerage in the Bridger Valley and strive to be honest, hardworking, and thorough. Whether buying or selling, we make it happen. Call us today at Big Country Properties, 307-782-3556.
At the Evanston Walmart, you'll find all the tools students need to succeed. Our team is committed to providing quality products and an excellent shopping experience. Stop in today. 125 North 2nd Street, Evanston. Walmart. Save money, live better.
Our community. We love it. We live it, we support it. Trona Valley is your local credit union, and we're proud to invest in relationships that go far beyond banking. We're proud to invest in the lives of our young members and their participation in sports. You're champions in our community, and we're here to support you all the way, on a court, on the field, or elsewhere. Together, let's develop lifelong, successful financial habits. You got this. We're here for you. Trona Valley, member NCUA, TronaValley.com.
Uintah County School District number 6, each student is important. Each student has different interests. Each student has unique talents and areas for growth and development. We love and appreciate each student, and we work hard to make sure we are meeting the needs of each student so that when we all come together, we create a powerful school district filled with individual students headed for success. Uintah County School District number 6 in Lyman. It's a great day to be an Eagle.
Do you want to further your education? Are you thinking of attending college? You can start now here in Evanston. Western Evanston Outreach provides students with a low-cost alternative to leaving town. Western offers a variety of degrees including nursing, EAS, and our brand new cybersecurity, also offering a variety of certificate programs that can be completed all right here in Evanston. Western Evanston Outreach, we are your local community college.
Get back to feeling your best with Evanston Regional Hospital Physical Therapy. If you find yourself struggling with pain or limited mobility in your everyday life, your recovery starts here. With a personalized treatment plan just for you, our experienced physical therapists will help you every step of the way to reach your goals and get back to doing what you love. Call us today to schedule an appointment. Evanston Regional Hospital, helping you get your life back.
Welcome back inside the Les Schwab Plains Tires broadcast booth as we begin a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Outlaws Baseball online at mylocalradio.com, all a part of the My Local Radio Sports Network. On the mound for the Outlaws, Jackson Osborne. Let's meet the starting lineup for the Rock Spring Stallions that will face Osborne first. Number 26 playing center field, Maddox Ice. Playing left field, Griffin Gardner, Billy Peterson. Batting third, playing short, Jason Stagastumi. Playing third base, batting fourth. In the 5 spot, Steve Harmon, right fielder. Batting 6, Preston Harvey, the DH. Landon Oliver, the catcher, bats 7th. Jackson Reese bats 8th. Playing first base, Damian Valerio plays second base and will bat 4th as we are nearly underway here to start this game.
Yeah, as about to get started here in this matchup today, and Osborne on the mound, a great pitcher for the Outlaws. And both these sides met earlier in the season, a 10-1 win for Rock Springs. So it'll be interesting to see what today brings. And of course, a little bit of a gloomy, cloudy day. Storms might be coming in throughout the evening hours of this game.
Osborne on the mound. First pitch to Ice is a ball outside, 1-0. It's a ball in the dirt. Osborne's going to ask for another one as that thing is caked with mud as he throws it back. You know, they talk about putting a red dot on a baseball to try to track a slider. With the mud on that ball, I could have tracked the slider from up here as you can kind of see the brown spinning.
It's going to be interesting to see what they do today with the wet mud.
Osborne back to work, the 1-0 pitch. Swing and a line drive into left center field. That's going to fall in for a base hit. Splits the outfield. Nice job there by Common to knock it down. Turns, fires, and unfortunately the throw is going to be just a bit late. Good hustle out of the box from Maddox Ice as he starts the game off with a 2-bagger.
Man, what a walk, a leadoff double for Ice as, man, great hit off the barrel of the bat.
Yeah, Damian Common did about all he could to try to track that one down. as that was just a perfectly placed shot into left center field. Ice on his horse. Smelled double out of the box, was able to earn one. Griffin Gardner, the left fielder, steps to the plate. Runner on second, nobody out. Osborne comes set. Deals. A bunt is popped up to the backstop, as Walker Wilson wouldn't have had a chance at that one, as that hit about 10 feet up the top of the backstop for strike one. Oh, 1 the count. See how the Outlaws play it here. The third baseman, Breckenridge, is even with the bag. Garner squared to bunt the first pitch. Osborne. Osborne comes set, kicks, deals. Bunt is down. Towards the third base side, Osborne off the mound, picks it up, fields, fires to first for the out. Nicely done, as Windley was covering there. 1 down in the inning. Runner advances to third on the sacrifice bunt. As through my headset, I can hear Coach Rocky Rondinelli praising Garner, as that was a perfect sacrifice bunt. Marked at 1-4 on the sacrifice bunt, excuse me. Brings up Billy Peterson. Osborne holds at the belt. First pitch to Peterson is high, ball 1.
Osborne looking to get things started here. 1 out and a man on third. Looking to try to get something going.
Infield, middle infield is back. Corners are even with the bag. Second pitch is high, 2-0.
Good look by the batter, not swinging that one, as Osborne wanted to try to get the batter to tying up his stance.
Osborne comes set. Peterson holds the dish. The pitch, swinging a line drive down the left field line. That's going to slice foul towards the apartment complexes that have the envious position of being in the line of baseballs here at Ross Kesterson Field. As I wonder how many windows have been taken out of those.
I would be scared to live in those apartments just because of the baseball field.
But a pretty good view of Outlaws baseball. If you are a fan, the 2-1 pitch just off the plate outside, misses 3-1.
Good look by Osborne, just trying to tie up the batter on the outside portion of the plate. Just the batter had a better look.
3-hole hitter is typically the best hitter on the opposing team. So, 3-1, you don't have to give in here. The pitch is low as that gets away from Wilson, but not far enough for Ice, the runner on third, to score. 1 out walk to Peterson. This sets up the double play, as this is Jason Sagastumi, the third baseman.
Sagastumi last time out against Evanston had a good day. So let's see what he can do today in this outing and maybe bring Ice home from third to open up the scoring for Rock Springs.
If you're Osborne looking for a ground ball here, if you can get one rolled to either Windley or Oliver up the middle, that's tailor-made. As the runner's going to go first pitch. First pitch is a ball. They throw back to third. Ice wisely and alertly back in. The Outlaws did that a lot last year, where they would, instead of trying to throw the runner out at second and a first and third and concede the run, instead they'd throw to third base, and they've got a couple of runners picked off that way.
It's a good way to look at it, because usually the runner that's going from first to second will try to go.
The pitch is a strike on the inner third, 1-1.
But usually when you have a runner going from first or second, the runner at third will try to stay home because the catcher will automatically throw to 2. So, yeah.
Runners on second and third. 1 down here in the top of the first inning. Osborne comes set, holds at the waist. Kicks, deals the pitch. Swing and a miss. He got him with a breaking ball in the outside corner for strike 3. As the first pitch was called a strike, we apologize for that. But first strikeout of the game for Osborne. And it couldn't have come at a better time.
Yeah. Amazing time for Osborne. And this is just going to develop more momentum throughout the game.
It was a nice breaking ball off the outside part of the plate. See if he goes to that a little bit more often here. This brings up Steve Harmon, the right fielder. First pitch on the outside corner for a strike. 0-1.
Osborne now has the lead in this count. Let's see what he can do here on the second pitch of this AB.
Osborne kicks, deal, line drive into center field. That's going to drop for a base hit. 1 run scores. Comes the second runner, will be held up at third as an RBI single for Steve Harmon gets the scoring going here in the top of the first inning.
And good hit by Harmon as well. Just lays one down into left center field. And there you go. 1-zip lead.
A double, sacrifice bunt, a walk, and an RBI single leads to a runner on first and third. 2 outs here in the top of the first inning. Osborne trying to limit the damage. Osborne comes set, checks that runner at first, kicks, deals the pitch. Swung on and popped up. That's coming right towards us. That just missed the window by about 3 feet.
Would you have had that one there?
No, I had to reach out the window for that one. I try not to reach out of windows because I'm not exactly what they call athletic, and I'm a little top heavy too. So the last thing I need is the top half getting going down out the window. Osborne holds at the waist. The 0-1 pitch just misses high. 1-1.
1-1 count here. Let's see what Osborne can do. He's done well so far as a strikeout to his name.
Osborne comes set. He holds at the chest. The 1-1 pitch. Breaking ball on the outside corner and a good one. 1-2.
Osborne wanting another breaking pitch. He throws some good pitches in his arsenal. Let's even get the batter to miss.
Comes set. The pitch. Runner goes. Ground ball. Back up the middle. Snagged by Jackson Osborne as he'll fire to first. That will complete the inning as that's out number 3. 1 run on 2 hits, a walk, and a strikeout for Osborne in the top of the first inning. As when we come back, we'll have the top of the Outlaws order, the 1, 2, 3, Ryder Wilson, Walker Wilson, Gavin Oliver. You're watching a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Outlaws Baseball online at mylocalradio.com and listening in on 99.1 The Big Dog, all a part of the My Local Radio Sports Network.
Distracted driving is dangerous, but some people just can't seem to help themselves. There's the steering wheel propper, the sneak-a-peeker, the fast roller, the nightlighter. And it's not long until they become the fender benderer, the got a ticketer, the veering off the road, the driver who kills someone. Enough with the phones already. Just put them down.
At Reese Auto Service in Lyman, you will find highly skilled mechanics who will get the job done right the first time. They work on anything from light line jobs of tire alignments, suspension work, and oil changes to heavy line jobs of engine replacement, differentials, and all powertrain components. Make sure all your recreational vehicles are working at top speed by getting them checked at Reese Auto Service in Lyman so your time having fun doesn't end early. Reese Auto Service, 541 State Highway 413, Lyman.
Welcome back inside the Les Schwab Plains Tires broadcast booth in the middle of the First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Outlaws Baseball online at mylocalradio.com. 1-0 Stallions on the Heritage Auto of Evanston scoreboard as the Outlaws come to bat for their first time up. Let's meet this Outlaws starting lineup. You got Ryder Wilson playing center field, Walker Wilson batting second, Gavin Oliver batting third, Braxton Bauer cleaning up, Jackson Osborne batting fifth, Breckenridge will bat sixth, Jaden Windley will bat seventh, Tyson Bateman will bat eighth, Damian Common will bat ninth, and they will face Ryan Zotti, the pitcher for the Rock Spring Stallions.
Zotti, a good pitcher on the mound. We'll see what he can do today against the Outlaws order that scored 17 runs this past weekend in Riverton in some very high-scoring matchups.
Yeah, the offense really broke out in a good way, and that's kind of to be expected after the first game. You get a couple of weeks off and, trying to get back into that rhythm as Ryder Wilson will lead off for the Stallions, for the Outlaws. Let's meet the Stallions defensive alignment as you have Oliver behind the plate from left to right across the infield, Sagastumi, Peterson, Valerio, and Reese, Gardner, Ice, Harmon from left to right in the outfield. Ryder Wilson will lead off as Zotti fires his last warm-up pitch. So we are about ready to start. The bottom of the first inning.
Ryder Wilson had a good week last week, was one of the main hitters for the Outlaws in both their losses against Riverton, but most of the batters had solid outings in those games. Let's see what Wilson can do here on the mound against Zotti.
Zotti works from the windup on that first base side of the rubber. Into the windup, kicks, deals, first pitch to Ryder Wilson, misses high, ball one as the Outlaws. Looking to answer back In the bottom of the first inning, they allowed 1 run. Ryder Wilson looking to start the bottom of the first inning with a bang. Azadi into the windup, kicks, deals the pitch. Breaking ball on the outside corner, 1-1, as that's a really good breaking ball there from Zadi. If you're the Outlaws hitters, you have to keep that in the back of your mind. He was behind in the count, willing to throw the breaking ball.
And this is the first time the Outlaws are seeing Zadi this season, because in the home opener against season opener against Rock Springs, they only faced Maddox Ice in that game.
Kicks, deals the 1-1 pitch. Is low, 2-1. Zadi wears number 10 on the back of his black uniform, as the Stallions are in their black uniforms, black tops, black pants, light blue, powder blue numerals and numbers. The 2-1 pitch is a strike on the inside corner. Looked like he went to that breaking ball again. 2-2.
Good fight from these two young men out there. One on the mound and one at the dish.
Wilson steps back in, has to protect here. The count is 2-2 as Zadi kicks, deals, pitch, swinging a foul straight back as Ryder Wilson stays alive for another pitch.
Good look by Wilson. In these type moments, you kind of have to fight for your life at the plate, and he's definitely fighting.
Wilson steps back in, points that bat out towards center field, gives it a spin in a circle, rotates it in his hand, wiggles it high above the right shoulder. The 2-2 pitch, swinging a ground ball down the third base line. Play made by third base coach over on that side, as that is Cody Moore with a nice play on a chest high hop, fires it back to the pitcher. Doesn't really mean anything, but as a coach, sometimes, you know, you a little swagger after you make a play like that.
I wonder if Cody will now tell his players, hey, that's how you field a ground ball at third.
Zadi kicks, deals a 2-2 pitch. Is low as Ryder Wilson's worked it all the way to a full count, as this is a really good at-bat. This is what you want to see out of your leadoff hitter, forcing the starting pitcher to work.
Absolutely. You want to get that starting pitcher tired on the mound in any aspect of the game.
Zadi into the motion, kicks, deals the payoff pitch is a breaking ball just off the plate outside. There's a lot of data to collect there for the Outlaws in that at-bat, as they saw quite a few different things, and a lot of it is that Zadi's not afraid to go to the curve or the breaking ball when he's behind in the count.
Yeah, Zadi has a good breaking ball on him, but right there, Ryder Wilson just read it very well and is on first base.
Walker Wilson to the dish. Ryder Wilson on first, nobody out here in the bottom of the first.
We'll see what Walker can do here with a potential game-tying run on first base.
First pitch to Walker. Breaking ball misses below the zone as Walker started to swing. Instead, he holds off. But once again, that just kind of shows how much confidence Zadi has in that breaking ball.
Yeah, that breaking ball just drops in front of the batter's eye.
Ryder Wilson, the runner on first, gets a decent lead. The next pitch, swinging a line drive down the third base line. Base hit, could be extra bases. Ryder Wilson hits the bag at second, on his way to third. The throw is over the head of the third baseman. It would have been a close play. Walker Wilson trots in with a no-out double here in the bottom of the first inning. And boy, what a sign for the Outlaws. Gavin Oliver stepping to the dish with a couple of runners on.
Back-to-back doubles for Evanston. This is the start you want not back-to-back doubles, a walk and a double. And yeah, for Oliver, this is a really good opportunity to get an RBI.
Middle infield back, so a ground ball there gets the job done. In the windup, first pitch is a ball outside, 1-0. But if you're Zadi on the mound, it'll be interesting to see how they attack this at-bat, as Gavin Oliver, the Rock Springs Stallions know exactly what Oliver's capable of. It'll be interesting to see how they pitch him. If they kind of pitch around the 1-0 is high, especially now that it's 2-0. This might be the old intentional walk where you load the bases up. Now you have a force at every plate, a play at every base. Zadi into the windup, kicks, deals the 2-0 pitch. It's a ball, 3-0. As we talk about green lights, I think right here, this is a very green light for Gavin Oliver with the hitter at the plate and kind of the situation in the scoreboard. You know that if Oliver's going to swing, he's going to try to drive one, and a fly ball into the outfield gets the job done here. The 3-0 pitch. Won't get the opportunity to swing because that's a ball outside. Four-pitch walk for Gavin Oliver. As that'll bring up Braxton Bauer with the bases loaded, but not before we get a mound visit here from the Stallions.
Yeah, and for Bauer, this is a huge opportunity for him, as you see all the Evanston runners on base going to Coach Cody Moore, as right now, if you're Rocky Rondinelli, you're telling your pitcher, just ease in. It's the bottom of the first inning. You're up 1-0 at the minute if you're the Stallions, and just kind of, look for that double play ball. If you give up a run, that is perfectly fine as you have a lot more baseball to go.
Yeah, they could also possibly be talking about that on this date in baseball history. Jose Aquadino became the first non-pitcher in 20 seasons to get a decision, taking the loss in the 19th inning when Ken Griffey's senior, that is, 2-out, 2-run double led the Atlanta Braves over the St. Louis Cardinals 7-5.
19 innings.
19 innings, and could you imagine being a position player? Suddenly it's, the 19th inning. Position players now, they have to come in if it's 8 runs or more.
Yeah.
But could you imagine just, all right, tie game, here you go, buddy.
Yeah, right? And you're facing, of course, Ken Griffey Sr.
Zotti's first pitch to Bauer swung on and missed 0-1 as he went with the breaking ball there. Braxton Bauer got a little bit jumpy on that first pitch.
Good pitch by Zotti. Just getting that swing and a miss. Gets his mindset back to work.
Zotti kicks, deals. The 0-1 pitch is a strike on the inside corner, 0-2. Not sure what the conversation was on the mound. Appears to be working.
It's working for Zotti now, and that's what you need from your starting ace.
Zotti into the windup, kicks, deals. The pitch, swing and a miss. He got him on 3 pitches, as that'll leave it up to Jackson Osborne.
Good 3 pitches by Zotti. Just getting back in that groove, and looking at all the 3 of those pitches, they were all breaking balls as well as he caught Bauer way out of the swinging motion. Let's see what we can do against Osborne here. It's going to be a pitcher versus pitcher showdown. Both these guys are starting pitchers for their respective teams.
Zotti, first pitch, kicks and deals, a strike on the inside corner, 0-1. Osborne at the dish, looking to get that run back. He surrendered in the first. Bases loaded. 1 out here in the bottom of the first inning. Middle infield back. Corners are in. Breaking ball on the outside corner. 0-2 as Osborne finds himself behind early.
5 straight strikes for Zotti now. This is where the momentum, you can see it starting to shift a little bit.
Zotti into the windup. Osborne back into the right-handed batter's box. Wiggles that bat above his right shoulder. The pitch. Swing and a miss. He got him with a breaking ball below the zone. That'll bring up Breckenridge. But the bases loaded, 2 outs.
Man, back-to-back outs. And what type of scenario would this be for Zotti to get out of this situation, bases loaded, and gives up no runs?
It'd be a huge momentum boost for the Stallions, but if you're Breckenridge, looking to grind out an at-bat here against Zotti, steps into the box, delivers the first pitch of the at-bat, swinging a ground ball down the third baseline. Foul. This play made over there by manager of the Rock Springs Stallions, Rocky Rondinelli. Up off the baseball bucket, makes the play. Back to the pitcher, Zotti. 0-1 count. Bases are loaded as Ryder Wilson led off with the walk. Walker Wilson doubled. Oliver walked as well. The 0-1 pitch is on the outside corner for a strike. Another breaking ball.
Zotti has a good breaking ball, and he's going to his bread and butter right now, and it's working for him.
0-2 the count. Breckenridge steps back into the box. Zotti into the windup, kicks, deals the pitch. Swing and a miss, but it gets away from the catcher. As if they hustle, the Outlaws are going to score a run, and they do, as Breckenridge will make it to first base on the strikeout.
Good look by Wilson at third to see that ball getting away and was able to steal home.
Outlaws catch a break there as it'll officially go as a strikeout, stolen base of first. Everyone advances on the wild pitch. First pitch is a ball to the second baseman, Jaden Windley, the 7th hitter to bat in this inning, as the Outlaws tie the game 1-1. A little fortunate there as they've struck out 3 straight times, but Breckenridge able to steal first base, keep the inning alive as Windley swings at a breaking ball below the zone. 0-2. Windley back into the box, has to give a little bit of a battle here to Zotti. Into the windup, kicks, deals the 0-2 pitch. It's a ball low. That's a good take there as they try to fastball below the zone. Nothing doing.
Excellent take by Windley. You want to get back in this count. This is the way to do it.
Zotti holds the glove at the nose, kicks, deals. The 1-2 pitch misses high, 2-2, as that's a breaking ball that looked like he didn't quite snap all the way through as that stayed above the zone, 2-2.
Now you have an even count here. If you're Windley, look for a pitch to hit. If not, take one and see what happens.
Into the windup, kicks, deals the 2-2 pitch. Swinging a ground ball to third. Fielded on a hop by Sagastumi. Turns, fires across to first. Picked out of the dirt nicely there by Reese, as that'll do it for the Outlaws in their half of the inning, as they get a run across on the passed ball. As you're watching a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Outlaws Baseball online at mylocalradio.com, as well as listening in on 99.1 The Big Dog, all a part of the My Local Radio Sports Network.
Out here, we work remote. Out here, stress usually refers to the pull on a rope. Where a stroll in the city is also a stroll in the great outdoors. Where work is a way of life, and life is good. Out here, the backyards are big, and the deals, they're even bigger. This is southwestern Wyoming, and it's where you can get the biggest deals on a vehicle you want with plenty of hometown hospitality. Heritage Auto, your hometown dealer with the biggest deals.
Friends don't let friends drink bad coffee. Come visit For Pete's Sake for fresh made coffee, an amazing menu of home-cooked meals, and great company. Visit For Pete's Sake on the corner of 9th and Main, downtown Evanston.
Back inside the Les Schwab Plains Tires broadcast booth, as it'll be Preston Harvey, Landon Oliver, Jackson Reese, the 6, 7, 8 hitters, as I try to do math on the fly. That's a scary thing. The math I do know is that it's 1-1 top of the second inning, as the Outlaws were able to bounce back and get a run in the bottom of the first inning as we move along to the top of the second. Osborne looks to settle in on the mound as he gave up a leadoff double in the first. Was able to strike a batter out, walked one, and also gave up an RBI single, which is kind of, I would say that it is encouraging that, they gave up one run. That's not encouraging, but Osborne was around the zone here in the top half of the first.
Absolutely. His pitches were hitting inside the zone, which you want from your starter in the early goings. They weren't all pitches outside that Rock Springs was whiffing or going or chasing after. So if you're Osborne, keep it rolling. You only give a one run the first and try to dial in it just a little bit more.
This brings up Preston Harvey, the designated hitter.
If you're Harvey here, you want to see a pitch that you can try to get at here on the first throw of this AB.
Into the windup, first pitch is low, ball one. Good stop behind the plate by Walker Wilson. As with Osborne on the mound, someone's got to do the catching duty, and that is going to fall on the, I was going to say shoulders, but more of the knees of Walker Wilson, as catching is a tough spot, the 1-0 pitch. Dotted on the outside corner, 1-1.
Amazing pitch from Osborne, just finding that tough corner where Harvey cannot reach.
Osborne looks in, gets the sign, satisfied with what Walker Wilson puts down, comes set, deals the 1-1 pitch, swinging a ground ball. Nubbed about 10 feet down the first baseline, as that looked like that was a breaking ball in the dirt that Harvey just got a piece of.
Yeah. If you're Harvey, that was a good try getting to the ball, but Osborne a better of a pitch.
That was a bit of an excuse me swing there from Harvey is, you try not to swing at those pitches, but when you're in the middle of it, you just try to make contact and hit it foul. Osborne holds to the chest. Comes set, kicks, deals the 1-2 pitch. Just misses as it popped out of the glove of Walker Wilson, as Walker was trying to give the umpire an extra beat there to look at that one. And that's kind of one of the jobs that a catcher has, is framing pitches. And if you get a good catcher that can really frame the ball, you'd be surprised how many strikes you steal. The 2-2 pitch, swinging a line drive right at Gavin Oliver, an Adam ball for out number one, as Oliver collects that one, throws it around the infield, 1 out.
Good heads-up play by Oliver with the fielding, just getting that hot ball sent straight towards him. And now, Evanston here, you get a quick out here in the top of the second.
Of note, that was actually Landon Oliver with the line out. As Oliver comes set, first pitch misses, ball 1. As Preston Harvey was the one to ground out to the pitcher to end the top half of the first inning, so we apologize to Landon Oliver as he put a charge into that one. Unfortunately, baseball's a cruel sport. Second pitch misses low, 2-0 to Jackson Reese, the first baseman, made a fine pick in the dirt to end the bottom half of the first, or else the Outlaws could have poured on more. Osborne comes set, kicks, delivers a 2-0 pitch, swing and a fly ball in the center field. Ryder Wilson, 2 steps to his right, makes the play for out number 2.
2 quick outs for Evanston. This is what you want after, I wouldn't necessarily say struggling on the defensive side against Riverton, but just a lot of high-scoring games. This is what you want. You want to come back and just have good defense in your home opener.
I would say the Outlaws probably didn't play well defensively as they wanted to, and I think they would tell you that to a man. But, that's the crazy thing about defense is it's tough in the first few games, but once you start playing, you get into a rhythm. First pitch to the 9-hole hitter, Damian Valerio, flared out into right center field, and that's going to be past the diving Bateman for a base hit. Ryder Wilson picks it up in the right center field gap, does a good job getting it in quickly to hold Valerio to a 2-out double. Once you see an outfielder leave their feet, and if they don't get to the ball, that's a scary proposition because that could be a very dangerous play going for 3 bags.
Yeah, that very well could have been a triple right there for Rock Springs. But hey, you work it, and great hit by the Stallions.
If you're going to dive as an outfielder, that's one that you want to dive on. Kind of a short fly ball, so if you miss it, it's not going to roll all the way to the fence, as it was going to be a double either way. First pitch breaking ball from Osborne to Maddox Ice as we reset the order. Go to the top of the order, 0-1.
Good look by Osborne here. 2 outs. Trying to retire the side here.
Osborne comes set. Holds the waist, checks that runner at second, and Valerio. The pitch, swing, and a fly ball into center field. Ryder Wilson takes 2 steps to his left again, collects this one for out number 3 as Jackson Osborne pitches around a 2-out double to strand that runner at second base as you're watching a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Outlaws Baseball online at mylocalradio.com, all a part of the My Local Radio Sports Network, listening on 99.1 The Big Dog. Bateman, Common, Ryder Wilson due up for the Outlaws.
With over 45 years of experience, Dr. Casey Davis at Davis Chiropractic can provide you with a whole range of services, including spinal adjustment, cold laser treatments, platform vibration therapy, and more. Davis Chiropractic is open Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 5 p.m.
Great signage is an important component to any successful business. It lets your customers know they have arrived at your doors, and it's a constant advertisement of who you are. When you install LED signage, you're taking it one step further. The ability to create color messages that move is an attention grabber. Plus, you can change the message whenever you would like. Make your business stand out with an LED sign from Rocky Mountain Sign, providing service, installation, and maintenance on all signage. Rocky Mountain Sign, licensed in Wyoming and Utah. Call today for a quote, 307-789-5202.
Back to the Les Schwab Plains Tires broadcast booth. 1-1, bottom of the second we go, as it will be the 8-9-1 hitters in the form of Bateman, Common, and then Ryder Wilson due up here in the bottom of the second. As Jackson Osborne was able to bounce back for a nice top of the second inning, he pitched around a 2-out double, but that's what you like to see, to continue to attack and kind of brush off that first inning.
Yeah, that was amazing work right there by Osborne, and now he's dialed in. And Zadi, let's see what he can do this turnaround in the bottom of the second and try to get another good shutout ending, get a shutout ending on the mound.
Yeah, Zadi a little bit unlucky in that bottom half of the second, or bottom half of the first, if we're being completely honest, as he had 3 straight strikeouts, just one got away from the catcher, and the Outlaws were able to score on the pass ball, then steal first to keep the inning alive.
Yeah, as up to bat for the Outlaws,
it'll be Tyson Bateman as he strolls to the plate to lead off the bottom of the second inning. Damian Common, then Ryder Wilson due to follow. As we want to thank you for joining us. So what's turning to be a pretty nice day after we had some rain clouds delay this one by 15 minutes. Started this game with 6:15. First pitch to Bateman, misses high, ball 1.
Good look by Bateman, and as the first batter, you want to find up there at the plate and try to get in the pitcher's mind just a little bit.
The 1-0 pitch. Breaking ball just misses inside. One trend I've noticed, anytime Zadi has fallen behind with the fastball, he has immediately come back with that breaking ball. So if you're the Outlaws, you can kind of look to that, put that in the data collection in your data bank of Ryan Zotti's. You only seen a inning plus 2 pitches from him. Zotti kicks, deals the 2-0 pitch, swing and fly ball down the right field line. This is Harmon camped out underneath it and makes the play for out number 1 as Tyson Bateman gave it a ride, but just right at Harmon.
And a good look by Bateman. Did everything right on that swing. Just sometimes the outfield are positioned perfectly, and it just happens to be an out.
1 down, Damian Common, due up. He'll step to the plate. Zotti onto the mound, ready to go. Into the windup, kicks, deals the pitch. Breaking ball in the inside corner had Common spinning out of the way. 0-1.
Good look by Zotti. That breaking ball is starting to give Evanston a little bit of fits at the plate.
Zotti into the windup, kicks, deals the 0-1 pitch, swinging a line drive into left field. Garner moving to his left as he makes the running grab as Damian Common hit a line shot into left field. Unfortunately, Garner was able to take that one in for the out. 2 down in the inning.
Man.
Baseball is a cruel game.
Garner with an amazing catch. Yeah, that's all you really have to say. And these two, a little bit of common foes. Common had a great hit into left field. Garner stole that one as well in the opening game of the season.
First pitch, Ryder Wilson drilled on the ground to third off of Sagastumi back to the mound. They're going to have no chance at getting Ryder Wilson, as I'm not the official scorer, but I'm going to give Ryder Wilson a base hit on that one as he drilled that ball right at Sagastumi. All he could do is protect himself with the glove. I'm not sure how they'll officially rule that, but I'm going to give Ryder a hit.
Yeah, might as well. Also, Sagastumi is on that hot corner.
Yeah.
Third base, you always have to be on the lookout for that. And sometimes you get the glove on the ball, but not to the best of the abilities.
2 down in the inning. Speaking of look out for Ryder Wilson to possibly be on the move here with 2 outs as he puts the sliding glove on is what it's technically called. It looks more like an oven mitt. I still cannot believe those aren't banned in Major League Baseball. That gives you a couple extra inches to get into the base. Comes set, first pitch, Ryder goes. The pitch is a strike. The throw down to second, not in time as Ryder Wilson has himself a stolen base. Ball gets into center field. Ryder Wilson up off the ground, going to third. He'll make it in time. Great base running there from Ryder Wilson as he will get a stolen base and will advance on the throwing error to third base as Walker Wilson now base hit scores 1.
Yeah, great look by Ryder just getting to third base after that throw just over the second base.
0-1 the count. Walker Wilson back into the box. Zotti comes set. The pitch. Strike on the outside corner. 0-2. Throw gets away. Ryder Wilson alertly going home. And it's going to roll into center field as the Outlaws are going to take a second run on a miscue from the Stallions as Ryder Wilson will score on the throwing error from second. It is now 2-1 on the Heritage Auto of Evanston scoreboard. The Outlaws take the lead as their wheels showing up big for them here.
Great look by Ryder, and just that's the dish awareness you need.
The pitch is on the ground. Foul past the third base. We'll reset, do it again. 0-2 the count. 2-1. The Outlaws take the lead as they get a run off of Ryder Wilson's single. Then he stole second base, advanced to third on the throwing error, and then scores from third on a throwing error back to the pitcher after a pitch. 0-2 pitch misses outside. 1-2.
Good work here by Walker. Just continuing to battle here as the Outlaws have the lead. And Zotti on the mound doing well. Just some miscues by the defense.
Walker Wilson works from the back of the right-handed batter's box, wiggles that bat over the right-hand shoulder. Zotti the windup, kicks, deals the pitch. Swung on and popped up right side of the infield as the catcher Oliver makes a nice play there in foul territory for out number 3. Not before the Outlaws take a lead on a Ryder Wilson single stolen base and advancing to home on a couple of errors. Outlaws will take it as they go to the top of the third inning, leading 2-1. You're watching a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Outlaws Baseball online at mylocalradio.com, as well as listening in at 99.1 The Big Dog, all a part of the My Local Radio Sports Network. The UNTI Envision third inning coming up.
Hiking in the summer, hunting in the fall, and sledding in the winter are a vital part of living in Lyman, Wyoming. Visiting the historic Heritage Park with its splash pad and updated playground are a must for summertime activities. Visit the new Frisbee Golf Course and make new memories with your family and friends. The town of Lyman is a quiet, peaceful place with some of the best residents in the state. Stop in today and make some new friends and memories that will last forever.
Dad, I feel like I got something in my eye.
Let me have a look. Natural protective features of the eye, such as eyebrows, eyelids, eyelashes, and tears, are not always enough. I've been helping people for 14 years, removing anything from metal, glass, or plastic from their eyes. I've even removed a bug that flew into my own eye. At Uinta Eye and Vision, we can help you find the perfect eye protection for playing sports or performing hazardous work to help prevent eye injuries.
Call Uinta Eye and Vision today to schedule your appointment to protect your precious eyesight. Uinta Eye and Vision, 307-789-3937.
Welcome back inside the the Union broadcast booth as we're listening to the First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Outlaws Baseball on 99.1. The Big Dog also tuned in online at mylocalradio.com, all a part of the My Local Radio Sports Network. As Osborne back to the mound for his third inning of work, he will face the 2-3-4 hitters, Garner, Peterson, Sagastumi, all due up here in the top of the Uinta Eye and Vision third inning, where our vision is to improve yours.
See what Osborne can do here in the top of the third. Evanston having won their first leads of the season. And now you're going to have a Rock Springs squad hungry at the plate, trying to get back into this contest.
Speaking of, well, not really speaking of, but a fun fact on this day in history, 1989, Benny DiStefano became the first left-handed catcher in a Major League game in 9 years when he caught the ninth inning of the Pittsburgh Pirates' 5-2 loss to the Atlanta Braves. Mike Squires caught 2 games with the Chicago Cubs in 1980, and Dale Long caught 2 for the Cubs in 1958. A couple of left-handed catchers. Speaking of catchers, one on the mound for the Outlaws. Misses with the first pitch, ball 1, as Osborne comes set. Kicks, deals the 1-0 pitch, is low, 2-0. Garner sacrifice bunted his first time up, so he officially does not have an at-bat, just plate appearance in the game.
If you're Garner, you want to fight here in this account.
Osborne comes set, the 2-0 pitch, fastball in the outside corner, 2-1.
Good pitch here by Osborne, fighting up there on the bump, trying to continue Evanston's lead.
Osborne comes set, the 2-1 pitch. Strike at the knees on the outside corner. Can't place it any more better than what Jackson Osborne did right there to battle all the way back into this count, 2-2.
That was a perfect place pitched by Osborne.
Comes set. Kicks, delivers a 2-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. He got him with a fastball above the zone. Osborne strikes out Garner for his second punch out of the game. Out number 1 here in the top of the third inning.
That's the way you want to work it. If you're Osborne, you want to get on there and get that strikeout going.
It's a good job by Osborne moving the ball around. He went low at the knees in the next pitch, changed his eye level, went high. This brings up the shortstop, Billy Peterson. He walked his first time up. First pitch to Peterson, breaking ball in the outside corner, 0-1.
Once again, Osborne going to those breaking balls early, and they're working for him.
Osborne looks in, gets the sign. Comes set, takes a deep breath, the 0-1 pitch. Swing and a foul straight back as he's ahead now 0-2 of Billy Peterson. And this is a great spot to be in as a pitcher. You have all 3 balls to work with, and you can really, really, really try to twirl something up nasty and try to get him to swing out of the zone. Osborne holds at the waist, works from the first base side of the rubber. Kicks, deals the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a fly ball down the left field line. Hooking away from Common's going to land foul. As Common with good hustle there. Picks the ball up, is going to fire it back in. 0-2.
Great battle by Peterson out there at the plate. He knew that pitch, if he didn't swing it, could possibly be a strike or maybe even a ball, depending on the ref's final decision. So he just decides to keep the AB alive.
Not sure what Jackson Osborne has in his repertoire, but if he has anything slower than what he just threw, I would suggest that as Peterson just missed drilling that ball down the left field line. The 0-2 pitch again. Swinging a line drive at the shortstop Oliver on a hot Fields. Fires it across as Bauer can't quite pick it out of the dirt. As that'll be a 1-out runner for the Outlaws as Oliver did everything he could to keep that ball in front, made a nice play on the short hop. Fortunately, the throw was just a bit short.
And that's the perfect, and that's baseball, the perfect fielding, and then just the throw just that incy-wincy bit off.
Bauer tried to pick it. Billy Peterson's got pretty good wheels going down the first baseline. It would have been a tough play. First pitch, Peterson goes. The throw down to second is in time, but he got under the tag. As the tag was on the legs, Peterson with the head first slide gets in. Pitch was a ball, 1-0.
Good look by Peterson on the steal. And now Rock Springs has a runner in scoring position.
1 out, runner on second. As Peterson reached on the air. Osborne comes set. The 1-0. Swing and fly ball into right center field. Ryder Wilson makes the catch. Peterson tags at third. He's going to get there as Ryder Wilson turns and fires. Breckenridge has to concede the bag to go chase the ball down. It's a good play there by Ryder Wilson in the outfield to make the play as he makes a running catch into right center field for out number 2. Springs up. Steve Harmon has an RBI single to his name, 1 for 1. Has a duck on the pond as the potential tying run stands at third base in the form of Peterson. Two down in the inning. Osborne holds at the waist. Kicks, deals the pitch. Swing and a ground ball right at third base coach Rocky Rondinelli. He fields, fires to the pitcher. 0-1.
Good look by Harmon, trying to keep the AB going, and also just getting a pitch, trying to bring that runner home.
0-1 the count. Osborne comes set. Kicks, deals the pitch. The breaking ball that Harmon just gets a piece of to follow it straight back, 0-2.
Harmon just waited, microsecond more. That could have been belted into the outfield.
Yeah, it's hard, though, when a pitcher goes fastball and off speed on you, especially when you're out in front of the fastball. It's really hard to wait for that curveball to get into the hitting zone, as a lot of times you'll see batters do just what Harmon did. Osborne's 0-2 pitch is low. Good stop behind the plate by Walker Wilson, 1-2.
These two now battling. Rock Springs wanting to put another run on the board. Evanston wanting to keep that slim 2-1 lead.
Osborne holds at the waist, comes set. The 1-2 pitch. Breaking ball, swing and a miss, ball in dirt as Walker Wilson picks it up. He'll fire it at first. Braxton Bauer had to elevate to get it. Able to pick it up. Snag, touch first base for out number 3, as that'll do it for us here in the top of the UNTI Envision third inning. When we come back, we will have the bottom of that third inning, as where our vision is to improve yours, UNTI Envision. You're watching a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Outlaws Baseball online at mylocalradio.com, all a part of the My Local Radio Sports Network, as well as tuned in on 99.1 The Big Dog. Oliver Bauer Osborne duo.
Auto, home, life, renters, and business all have one thing in common. They all need insurance. Choosing the right agent is always hard. Choose the agent that takes a professional and individual approach to each client. At Farmers Insurance in Lyman, you will find that agent. Farrell is a down-to-earth person who loves hunting, fishing, and above all, his family. Come in and visit him and his friendly staff for a quote today at 37 Mountain Meadow Street, Suite B in Lyman.
At Y-Hi, "We're with you" is more than just 3 simple words. It encompasses the principles we live by to serve our members and local communities. So if you're looking to keep your banking relationships local with a partner who will always be there for you, look to us. We're Y-Hi. We're Wyoming. We're with you. Visit yhi.org to learn how you can be a part of something bigger today.
Welcome back inside the Union broadcast booth as you're watching a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Outlaws Baseball online at mylocalradio.com, as well as listening in on 99.1 The Big Dog, all a part of the My Local Radio Sports Network. 2-1, Outlaws on top as we head to the bottom of the third inning. Oliver Bauer Osborne due up, as the Outlaws looking to continue to tally on some runs. They've got a run in each inning so far, both scored via Ryder Wilson, as Wilson singled, stole second base, advanced on a couple of throwing errors in the bottom of the second, scored after a wild pitch in the bottom of the first. As that's where we stand 2-1 on the Heritage Auto of Evanston scoreboard.
Yeah. If you're Evanston, you want to keep the good vibes and just the bats going. So far, a great performance. The fielding on the defense side has been good as well. So if you're the Outlaws, keep it rolling here. If you can get a few more runs on the board, it will greatly help this Evanston squad try to get their first one of the year.
Gavin Oliver strolls to the plate, as he will bat first here in the bottom of the third inning. Zotti holds that glove above the nose, kicks, deals. First pitch is a strike called against Gavin Oliver, 0-1.
Huge advantage for Zotti. You always want to get that first pitch strike to start the inning.
Zotti kicks that left foot out, steps back in, delivers the 0-1's a line drive into right field for a base hit. Gavin Oliver with a great piece of hitting there goes the other way to lead off with a single.
Oliver just hit it straight on the sweet spot, and nothing better than that for a leadoff single in the bottom of the third.
To bring up the cleanup hitter, Braxton Bauer, 0-for-1, struck out in the first inning. As Gavin Oliver standing over at first base. See if the Outlaws try to get some runners in motion. That's where they've been successful today against the Stallions. First pitch to Bauer. Breaking ball in the outside corner, 0-1.
We've seen Zotti go to that breaking ball a lot on the first pitch, and then sometimes throws that second breaking ball or switches to a fastball. So it's going to be a look here for Zotti that he will want to give to Bauer, but also trying to mix it up.
Pitch to Bauer on the ground to third base. Sagastumi fields. He's going to fire across. Gets the out at first as Oliver hits the bag. Will go to third. As good heads-up base running there by Gavin Oliver as Sagastumi didn't check on Oliver. That allows him to make it all the way to third base as Braxton Bauer will get the 5-3 ground out. That brings up Jackson Osborne with a runner on third, one down in the inning.
And good base running to get the Outlaws into scoring position, especially on that ground out.
First pitch to Osborne, swung on and missed, 0-1. Osborne 0-for-1 in the game with a strikeout. This is a big run standing on third base. Not a whole lot of times you get an opportunity with a runner on third, less than 2 outs. Osborne, ground ball back up the middle. This will do the trick. Peterson fields, fires across to first base. Not in time as Reese can't catch the ball as he was trying to catch and tag at the same time as he was being pulled off the bag. As I think they're going to have to check on Jackson Reese. That's a scary play right there when you try to catch the ball and tag the runner. I've seen that tear UCLs and non-throwing elbows before. A kid that I played high school baseball with, similar play, had to have Tommy John, but looks like Reese is all right. Outlaws score the run, and this will be an RBI for Jackson Osborne. This brings up Breckenridge, first pitch. Just off the plate outside, 1-0. 3-1 on the Heritage Auto of Evanston scoreboard. Outlaws are on top. So we're in the bottom of the third inning. Rich comes set, kicks, deals the pitch, swinging a line drive into center field for a base hit, as that's a perfect piece of hitting from Rich. Osborne will hit second base, hold there, as the Outlaws now have a runner on first and second, one down in the inning for Jaden Windley.
And Windley has a golden opportunity here to continue this hitting streak for the Outlaws and keeping this inning alive and maybe bringing another run around.
Windley checks his wristband, steps into the batter's box. Runners on first and second. One out in the inning. Windley cuts and misses at a breaking ball below the zone, 0-1.
Windley did try to grab that one a little bit, but Zotti with just that great breaking ball we've seen so far today.
Windley is 0-for-1, grounded out to third base his first time up. As he's squaring to bunt before Zotti even comes set. As he's going to stab at the bunt, misses it, 0-2. A bunt is a weird thing to think about as you're trying to think about catching the ball with the bat. Windley there kind of reached out and stabbed. When you stab at it, it's going to be, one, harder to bunt the ball, and two, if you do actually make contact, you're more likely to pop it up. Zotti comes set. The 0-2 pitch. Swinging a line drive. Caught from the first baseman, Reese dives back to first, not in time. Great hustle by Breckenridge to get back in as Windley with a line drive right at Reese for out number 2.
Great heads-up play by Reese and almost got the man out at first. But Rock Springs will take that now. 2 outs here in the bottom of the third. Only 1 away from batting again.
Yeah, that's heads-up base running there from Breckenridge because that looks like that ball is laced into right field for a double instead. Reese snags it. Rich gets back. The inning continues for Tyson Bateman. He flew out to right field his first time up. Zotti disengages from the rubber, will step back on. Comes set, holds at the waist. The pitch. Swinging a ground ball to the shortstop. Peterson bobbles, fires, he holds on to it. Didn't have enough time to get Bateman going down to third base as that's going to go as an E6 with 2 outs here in the inning. That'll bring up Damian Common, who lined out to left field hard his first time up.
And Common had the power on his last AB, and now an opportunity with the bases loaded to do some damage. He's definitely looking at a hit here.
Common. First pitch swing and line drive into left center field. Ice on the run. Dives. Can't make the play. It's by him. 1 run will score. 2 runs are going to score. Here comes that 3rd run to the plate. The throw. Not in time as it's to the backstop as Damian Common will hit third base with an RBI double. As he unloads the bases, he'll make his way to third on the throwing error. 6-1 on the Heritage Auto of Evanston scoreboard as Common drilled that one.
What a play by Common. Getting there in time, and now a 6-1 lead.
All 3 score. Give Damian Common 3 RBIs on the play. Because he had a good day in 1 at-bat right there. As we're going to get a conversation on the mound. But while they talk it over, let's talk over some history. On this day in 1913, Washington's Walter Johnson gave up a run in the 4th inning against the St. Louis Browns to end his streak of 56 scoreless innings. The Senators won 10-5, so it sounds like Walter Johnson didn't have his best day.
No, definitely not, but 56 scoreless innings, that's amazing.
This day means a lot to Walter Johnson because on this date in 1920, Walter Johnson records his 300th career victory in a 9-8 win over the Detroit Tigers.
Over your Detroit Tigers?
Well, I mean, they weren't my Detroit Tigers at that time. 1920s, I might not have even been a thought. I couldn't even tell you which family member of mine was around in the 20s. It's a long time ago, Anthony.
Really long time.
That's over 100 years ago.
That's crazy.
I'm good at math. Math.
Yeah.
I can't tell you exactly how many years because my brain might explode.
Quick math, but we're just over 100 years on that.
The math I do know, 6-1 on the Heritage Auto of Evanston scoreboard. Outlaws on top with a runner on third. 2 out here in the bottom of the 3rd inning. That brings up Ryder Wilson looking to keep the inning going as he steps into that right-hander's batter's box. Zotti into the windup, kicks, deals the pitch. Swinging a ground ball to third. Sagastumi to his left. Fields fires across as he completes the play for out number 3, but not before the Outlaws score 4 on, including 3 on a Damian Common RBI double. As you're watching a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Outlaws Baseball online at mylocalradio.com, all a part of the My Local Radio Sports Network, and we thank you for listening in on 99.1 The Big Dog.
Dad, can I go outside?
Yes, you can, but don't forget your sunglasses. Did you know that sunglasses with UV protection can help lower your risk of eye calluses, early cataracts, and macular degeneration? At Uinta Eye and Vision, we can help you find the perfect pair of prescription or non-prescription sunglasses from companies like Ray-Ban, Oakley, Maui Jim, and more. Call Uinta Eye and Vision today to protect your eyes from the sun.
Uinta Eye and Vision, 307-789-3937. Uinta Eye and Vision, 789 eyes.
Ready has provided safety and excellence in the industrial construction and support services since 1982. We have the crews and equipment for hydro excavation, dirt and equipment hauling, as well as produced and potable water hauling. We also offer septic tank cleaning services, portable toilets, and roll-off dumpster rentals for facility shutdowns, on location or for your next outdoor event. Call us today to discuss how we can help with your next project. Interested in joining our team? Visit readyusa.com. We are ready.
Welcome back inside the Les Schwab Plains Tigers broadcast booth as we have a new pitcher on the mound, as it is Jaden Windley, as he'll make the appearance on the mound. Now we can officially finalize the day for Jackson Osborne, as he goes 3 innings, allows the 1 run on 3 hits while striking out 3 batters. Pretty productive day at the plate for Osborne.
Absolutely. Whenever you can go on the mound and have a day like that, that just always brings a smile to your face. That brings a smile to your teammates' face, and it just makes the game better for the team, as now, you can basically say every player kind of did their job when Osborne was on the mound, and just a classic I have your back type of mentality.
Top of the 4th inning. They have 5-1 the score, or excuse me, they have 6-1 the score. Oh, that is correct. I just can't count. Never mind. 6-1 is the score. As, the worst part about keeping book ourselves, I have to read my own handwriting.
Yeah. Also, quick math. I don't like doing quick math.
First pitch from Windley misses, as the batter to the dish is Preston Harvey, the DH. He'll lead off, followed by Landon Oliver and Jackson Reese. Windley comes set, holds at the waist, kicks, deals the 1-0 pitch. Fastball misses high. Oh, the scoreboard in town says that they called it a strike. So the count on the scoreboard is 1-1. We'll go with that right now as Windley comes set, kicks, deals the pitch. Ball just off the plate. See if the umpire flashes the count. So we're going to go with 2-1. Windley working from that first base side of the rubber. Comes set, kicks, deals the pitch, misses high. So it is indeed 3-1.
This first count we've seen today for Rock Springs, where a batter truly has the advantage in the matchup versus the pitcher.
Kicks, deals the 3-1 pitch. Strike right down the middle, 3-2.
Good luck by Harvey, just weighing on that pitch, seeing what Windley would throw now with a full count.
Windley comes set, the pitch, swing and a tip into the mitt for strike 3, as Windley strikes out his first batter for out number 1.
First inning on the mound, first strikeout, that's the way you want to roll.
So bring up Landon Oliver, lined out to the shortstop last time up. He'll step in. Wiggles that bat above the right shoulder. Brings it down, holds it for a beat. Windley's first pitch of the at-bat. Swing and a flare out into right field. On comes Bateman. He's going to watch that fall in front of him for a base hit. Bateman really had no chance on that play. Just a great piece of hitting there from Landon Oliver with a leadoff single.
Landon Oliver, first swing and a single. That's the way sometimes you want to roll when you're in the batter's box, and just get on base, try to get something started for Rock Springs.
This brings up Jackson Reese, the first baseman. First pitch of the at-bat. Swing and a ground ball. They're going to call it foul ball as it hit Reese. It's a great job, though, by Breckenridge to come and field that one just in case, but that did hit Reese in the box. Therefore, it is a foul ball. Reese's 0 for 1 flew up center field his first time up. On deck is Damian Valerio, who doubled his first time up. Windley trying to get a ground ball here. Infield is medium depth. Wouldn't quite call it double play depth, as that pitch is a strike on the outside corner. 0-2.
Windley dealing some heat early on.
Windley comes set, kicks, deals the pitch. It's a ball outside. He got just barely the edge of the zone the last pitch. I do like them trying to go out a little bit further, see if he can sneak a strike just a bit off the plate that way. That's good pitching there from Windley.
Yeah, try to get the batter to chase.
1-2 the count. Kicks, deals, swing and a miss. He got him with a fastball on the outside corner. 2 down.
2 strikeouts already for Windley in his first inning of work, that's the start you want if you're a pitcher. Just getting that arm warm and getting all the momentum.
This brings up Damian Valerio. Had a double his last time up. First pitch misses outside. Ball 1. Top of the 4th inning. Outlaws on top. 6-1 on the Heritage Auto of Evanston scoreboard. 2 down in the inning. The pitch. Fastball misses high. Ball 2. If you're Valerio, no need to worry about, not Valerio. If you're Windley, no need to worry about the scoreboard as you have the lead, and these 2 runs don't matter. You got to fire a strike here. The pitch misses low, gets away. Osborne Springs wanted to fire, but can't quite get there in time as Oliver is into second base on the wild pitch.
Landon Oliver will say thank you for the wild pitch and being able to get to second. Now a 3-0 count here for Valerio.
Valerio holds at the waist. Windley holds at the waist. The pitch to Valerio's inside for ball 4. He walked the 9-hitter to get to the top of the order as Maddox Ice doubled his first time up, flew out to center. His second time up, 1 for 2.
Ice is going to be licking his chops here. He's going to look for something to smash into the outfield to try to bring a few runs home and decrease this margin here in the top of the 4th with a lot of baseball left to go.
Windley's pitch, just off the plate outside, ball 1. And if you're Windley here, your defense has been very good throughout the day. He hasn't needed them yet. He has 2 strikeouts in his outing. But don't be afraid to attack the zone. Let your defense play behind you. Kicks, deals the 1-0 pitch. The strike on the outside corner at the top of the zone, 1-1.
Good pitch by Windley. He's firing those strikeouts in those top corners all day so far, and it's been working.
We're getting a time called as the umpire is warning one of the dugouts. Windley will step back on the mound. 1-1 the count. Bottom of the 4th, 2 on, 2 outs. The pitch misses outside for a ball, 2-1. I don't think the Stallions really loved that last strike call, as that was at the very top of the zone on the very outside corner. But you have to adjust to the umpire as Windley comes set. The 2-1 pitch. Strike on the inside, inner third, 2-2. One thing I'd like to see Windley do is take a little peek at that runner at second base, slow him down a bit. That way a base hit into the outfield isn't an automatic run. As the runner on second, Oliver, is getting a huge lead as he's going to try to steal third, and he's going to be there without a throw as that pitch misses for a ball, 3-2. If you're Windley, though, not a big deal. Still have a 5-run lead. If you can make a pitch here, you'll get out of the inning unscathed.
That's the ultimate goal for Windley here on the mound.
Comes set, holds at the waist. The payoff pitch. Outside for ball 4, as that's a walk to leadoff hitter Maddox Ice. So bring up Griffin Gardner. 0 for 1 with a strikeout, had a sacrifice bunt in the first inning.
Bases loaded here. If I'm Windley on the mound, I'm looking to jam up the batter. Try to get a ground out to second or to first to try to get another scoreless inning.
Windley comes set, the pitch. Swing and a foul straight back. 0-1.
Windley going to keep on rolling here. Let's see if we can do 0-1 here, top of the 4th. 2 outs. Windley on the mound and trying to keep that score, trying to keep the scoreless.
Comes set. The 1-0 pitch misses. Excuse me, the 0-1 pitch. Sorry about that. He fouled the first one off. Had something fly in my eye right as that first pitch happened. Trying to clear it out. Windley comes set, the 1-1 pitch. Kicks, deals outside, 2-1. And now this is a precarious spot to be as a pitcher. You have to come to this batter. And you probably want to come now because you don't want to get to 3 balls with the bases loaded. So if you're Windley, I'm not saying you have to groove one down the middle, but you have to execute a pitch here. The 2-1 pitch does so on the outside corner, 2-2.
That was Windley's best shot, and he got it in the zone. Now even count. Could possibly one more throw, and it could retire the side.
Windley comes set. Garner back into the right-handed batter's box. The pitch, swinging a line drive off the runner at third base, but he's in foul territory, therefore no out. Kids, if you're watching at home, this is why you get your lead down third, as that was Landon Oliver who was in the line of that one. You could see it on Griffin Gardner as he's going to go talk to his teammate. He feels pretty pat about that, but the runner was in foul territory, so therefore no out. Where if you would have been lined up in fair territory, a batted ball that hits you in fair play, then you're out.
Hopefully Oliver's okay. Looks like he'll stay in.
He's a catcher. He's tough. Yeah. Just another day in the office for the men behind the plate. It appears to be all right.
Yeah.
Griffin Gardner will climb back into the box. Windley will climb back on the mound. Comes set, holds at the waist. 2-2 pitch. Swinging a line drive right at. Sorry, I don't mean to laugh, but Landon Oliver must have said something to Griffin Gardner before the game. As Griffin Gardner is trying to launch as many balls at him as possible. Back-to-back swings as Landon Oliver's had to play dodgeball down at third base. First one got him. Second one, he was on his toes, got out of the way. Comes set, the 2-2 pitch. Misses outside, 3-2, as the runners will be off with a pitch. Now, it's important here if you're in the outfield to try to cut that ball off in the gap, because if it gets up the gap with the runner on first going, he's going to score that run. So, for the Outlaws, be ready to know that the runners are on the move. Comes set, the payoff pitch. Misses inside, as when Landon Oliver took off, he took off more towards the dugout, trying to stay out of the way. The pitch missed, a ball 4. And I'm sure the happiest player to be off the field right now is Landon Oliver.
Yeah. I feel a little bit bad for Landon as, one hits you, the next one almost gets you again, and you say way off the line.
It stings a little less knowing you scored the run, but this will bring up Billy Peterson. Tying run at the plate. First pitch, low, as Osborne does a good job stopping that one. Ball 1.
Good. Yeah, good stop by Osborne. I like Osborne a lot. He has a good pop when he gets the ball in the dirt.
1-0 the count. Comes set. The pitch misses high, 2-0. As Billy Peterson, the shortstop, is 0 for 1. Walked the first time up, reached on an error. His second at bat has the count in his favor. He's got to pie plate something here if he's going to swing here. 2-0. The pitch misses high, 3-0. As if you're Windley, this is a opportunity here. You come back each and every pitch. You got to make it one pitch at a time, though. Can't worry about the next one. Just got to get this one. Kicks, deals the 3-0. First part accomplished. Strike on the inner third. 3-1.
That's what you want if you're Windley. Try to fight back in this count and just limit it to 1 run for Rock Springs.
Windley comes set. Kicks, deals the 3-1 pitch. Swing and a ground ball to first. Bauer fields, races over to the bag as Windley does a nice job getting out of a jam. The Stallions score 1, but get no more as Windley strands the bases loaded. You're watching a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Outlaws Baseball online at mylocalradio.com. All a part of the My Local Radio Sports Network, listening in on 99.1 The Big Dog as well.
We offer on energy-saving products and equipment for our customers. For example, your home's heating and air conditioning system draws significant amount of electricity during certain times of the year. We offer cashback for heat pumps, which use energy-efficient technology to heat and cool your home. We also offer rebates on appliances and smart accessories like smart plugs and smart switches. Really, for anything that draws electricity in your home, we usually have some type of rebate to offer you. Visit wattsmarthomes.com today.
When participating in sports, there's always a lot to talk about performing at the top of your game.
I'd like to expand on that and ask, how about performing at the top of your game in every part of your life? This is Dr. Todd Hoover with Hoover Chiropractic. I offer solutions to help improve all aspects of your game called life. Pain management, migraines, allergies, emotional release, nutritional supplements based on blood tests, and improved athletic performance. To help you perform at the top of your game every day, call today to schedule an appointment in Evanston or in Kemmer. Hoover Chiropractic, 307-789-0043.
Welcome back inside the Union broadcast booth as we begin Ryan Zotti begins his fourth inning of work. You're watching First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Outlaws Baseball online at mylocalradio.com. All a part of the My Local Radio Sports Network. I want to thank everyone tuned in on 99.1 Big Dog as well. As without you guys tuning into this, we wouldn't be able to come broadcast these games as the Outlaws lead 6-2 on the Heritage Auto of Evanston scoreboard. It'll be the 2-3-4 hitters. It'll be Walker Wilson, Oliver, and Bauer due up for the Outlaws. As Zotti gets his last fire in, Wilson will stroll to the plate as he is 1 for 2. Doubled in the first inning. So he's part of that rally. They got the Outlaws back to even, tied at 1. Plate umpire Kelly Jensen goes, cleans the plate off. I think he's been very consistent behind the plate today, and that's all you can really ask for out of an umpire is consistency. Zotti into the windup, kicks, deals the first pitch to Walker Wilson. Swung on, popped up down the third base line as Garner gives chase, but he's going to run out of room as that lands about 10 feet past the fence. Foul. 0-1.
Good hustle by the left fielder, trying to get under that one, and that goes out of play. You always like to see the hustle from your teammates on the field.
Zotti works on the first base side of the rubber, kicks that left foot out, delivers. The pitch is going to be a swinging strike as Wilson went a bit too far on the breaking ball, 0-2.
Wilson thought he had to look at it, try to check back in enough time, but just couldn't do it.
Wind up, kicks, deals the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. He got him with the breaking ball in the dirt for out number 1.
And good work by Zotti just getting that first out as Rock Springs tries to claw their way back into this matchup.
Brings up Gavin Oliver, 1 for 1 with a walk, singled and scored his last time up. Zotti steps on the mound. Holds that glove to his nose, gets the sign, kicks, deals the first pitch of the at-bat. Swinging a ground ball back up the middle and through for a base hit as Gavin Oliver continues to swing a hot bat. 1 out single brings up Braxton Bauer.
Good hit by Gavin Oliver, a 1 out single. That's what you want to start the momentum in this inning if you're Evanston. Try to get more runs on the board and try to build that lead against a very familiar Rock Springs team.
I'd say it's probably the second most satisfying hit is, either a line drive or a ground ball back up the middle. Obviously, the first one would be buggy whipping a home run, as probably doesn't get much more satisfying than that. See if Gavin Oliver is on the move here with 1 out in the inning. Zotti checks on him at first. He's going to step off. It's a good job holding the runner over there by Zotti. Oliver starts with the moderate lead off of first. Takes a couple extra steps to get a big lead. Bauer, the hitter at the plate. First pitch is a breaking ball on the inside corner. 0-1 as they have really fed Braxton Bauer a ton of breaking balls in this game.
Sometimes when you're on the mound and you can find the weakness of the batter, you try to go to that every single time. And so far, Bauer has struggled to hit that breaking ball.
0 for 2. The 0-1 pitch, swing and popped up. Oliver was on the move as Zotti's going to get there. Throw to first, not in time. It's going to bounce. The first baseman, Reese, had vacated his position to go try to field the ball, had to get back. Oliver, heads up play there to get back as it's going to go down as a P1 for Braxton Bauer. He's now 0 for 3. That's the second out of the inning.
But good hustle by Oliver getting back in time because that almost could have been a double play.
Sometimes it's not the plays you make, it's the plays you don't make. And a couple of real good hustle plays by the Outlaws. You think back to Breckenridge in the last inning. If he doesn't get back on that line drive, that inning ends there. And there's no 3-run double by the Outlaws. Ground ball back up the middle, fielded by Valerio, fires across as he retires Jackson Osborne on the first pitch. For out number 3, as we're going to head to the top of the 5th inning, you're watching a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Outlaws Baseball online at mylocalradio.com, listening in on 99.1 The Big Dog, all a part of the My Local Radio Sports Network, as it'll be Sagastumi, Harmon, and Harvey due up for the Stallions.
When you're looking for great deals on a vehicle, you'll find them at Rocky Mountain Yeti in Evanston. With 2 locations to serve you, let your adventure start here. Rocky Mountain Yeti in Evanston, legend driven.
Farming requires working with the right equipment. At Covelo Auto Farm Service, you will find the right size tractor, tractor accessories, cattle chutes, and calf corrals for all your farming needs. Covelos has all your auto needs as well. From fluids to belts to protection for your hands, they've got you covered. Covelos also offers a service center for your truck and tractors in one convenient location. Covelos is your one-stop farm and auto shop. Stop in and see them today at 80 Reese Road in Lyman. Covelos Auto Farm Service.
Welcome back inside the Les Schwab Plains Tires broadcast booth in the middle of the first. Make that the Union broadcast booth. We apologize to our good friends at Union in the middle of a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Outlaws Baseball online at mylocalradio.com, all a part of the My Local Radio Sports Network. New pitcher on the mound is Walker Wilson as he comes into the matchup to try to ice this one away as a 4-run lead for the Outlaws here in the 5th inning. If Walker were to go the rest of the way and the Outlaws were to pick up the win, Walker Wilson would pick up the save due to 3 innings pitched. As he's in position for the Outlaws, as you're getting one of your better pitches on late in the game. This is a great spot, great feeling as a manager.
Oh, absolutely. Great call by Nick Small. And these next couple of innings here are going to be crucial for Evanston, and not just you know the big boom plays that we like to see in baseball. It's also going to be just the small things right as well. Fielding, making sure the pitches hit inside, or if you want to get a batter to chase a little bit outside the zone, just the small things will make this game better for Evanston and will make them more calmer down the stretch in these last couple of innings.
Yeah, and it's one thing that you want to get that first win of the year, and you have to learn how to finish baseball games off, and that's what the Outlaws are looking to do here as they bring Walker Wilson to the mound. Opportunity try to salt this one away, but it won't be easy as the Stallions are going to send Jason Sagastumi to the plate. First pitch misses, ball 1. As Walker Wilson gets the ball right back on the rubber, wasting very little time. Holds at the waist. Kicks, deals the 1-0 pitch. Swing and a miss. He got him with a fastball below the zone, 1-1.
And that's what we're talking about. If you're Walker Wilson, you want to go to those type of pitches because you know the batter will try to take a good look at them.
Wilson works from that first base side of the rubber. Kicks, deals the 1-1 pitch. There's a breaking ball as Sagastumi does a good job holding off. They're going to peel down to first. First base umpire Eric Quinney says he did not go as he makes an appearance in this contest. As I think he did hold up. I think that's a good call there from the first base umpire. We can officially close the book on Jaden Windley's day on the mound. We'll get to that after this pitch as Wilson holds at the waist, comes set. Pitch misses low, 2-2. As Windley goes an inning pitched, allowed one earned run on 1 hit, 3 walks, punched out 2 in a pretty solid day. He's able to dance out of a bases loaded jam. The pitch misses for ball 4. So I only had 3, but it's the home plate umpires count that matters, as that's ball 4, a leadoff walk. It's not what you want to see, as leadoff walks typically score about 80% of the time in baseball. It's almost poison to an inning. Walker Wilson trying to find the antidote. Holds at the waist. Kicks, delivers, first pitch swinging is the batter, Steve Harmon. As he's down 0-1.
Harmon took a swing at it, wanted to see if he could try to get the runner on first in a better position.
The 0-1 pitch misses low, 2-0. Walker Wilson looking to find it. Checks that runner on first. Sagastumi has a small lead off the bag. Wilson kicks, deals a 2-0 pitch, misses low, 3-0. As you have to imagine for Harmon, this is probably a red light situation, as you are the second run down by 4. Can't really afford, if you're the Stallions, to give up an out on a 3-0 pitch when you're down by 4 with the tying run still standing in the dugout. Walker Wilson comes set, kicks, deals the pitch. It's a ball outside. They say 3-1's the count. We're having trouble hearing the umpire with the call. So 3-1 the count. Walker Wilson holds at the waist, kicks, deals the pitch. On the outside corner, 3-2.
Great work by Walker, just finding that corner and putting it in the zone.
Wilson checks on that runner at first, holds at the belt, payoff pitch, swung on and popped up. On the infield, Braxton Bauer calls everyone off, makes the catch to complete the out. That's out number 1 here in the inning.
Good routine play by the infield, making sure nothing gets past him. And now 1 out here in the top of the 5th.
You know how Braxton Bauer, how loud he was calling that ball? I could hear him through the headset. Yeah. And that's exactly what you want out of your infield. Communicate. If it's your ball, we want you to be loud so everyone can hear you. First pitch of the at-bat, swung on and popped up as Landon Oliver gave it a first pitch swing as Braxton Bauer's busy over there at first base, catches the ball, completes out number 2.
That's what you always want to see out of a good defensive first baseman. You want them to make those routine plays. And now Evanston, just like that, a situation in the top 5th where, 4-run lead, but still this game can change on the fly, and now you're 1 out away from the bottom of the 5th.
They had that leadoff walk. Now Landon Oliver stepping to the plate. Leadoff walk still at first base. Walker Wilson doing a good job getting 2 outs while that runner stays there. First pitch to Oliver, swung on and missed. Fastball in the outer third. Oliver was out in front of that one, 0-1.
Good look at 0-1 here for Wilson.
Bauer holding the runner on at first. That runner is Sagastumi. He walked to lead off the inning as Wilson holds at the waist, kicks, deals. As that one's floated out into right field, Bateman moves 2 steps to his left, makes the play as Walker Wilson is the antidote to the leadoff walk, as that'll do it for us here in the top of the 5th inning. You're watching a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Outlaws Baseball online at mylocalradio.com, listening in on 99.1, The Big Dog, all a part of the My Local Radio Sports Network.
Great signage is an important component to any successful business. It lets your customers know they have arrived at your doors, and it's a constant advertisement of who you are. When you install LED signage, you're taking it 1 step further. The ability to create color messages that move is an attention grabber. Plus, you can change the message whenever you would like. Make your business stand out with an LED sign from Rocky Mountain Sign, providing service, installation, and maintenance on all signage. Rocky Mountain Sign, licensed in Wyoming and Utah. Call today for a quote, 307-789-5202.
In the past, when you needed a crown, it took multiple appointments and a mouthful of goop to create a mold of your teeth. Those days are gone. Bear River Dental has equipment that gets your crown done in 1 appointment.
So this is the scanner for our same-day crowns, and as you can see, we go through, we scan it, and then we're able to design exactly what your crown's going to look like, and then we send that to the mill, and it's going to cut it out. It's going to look just like it's shown on the screen.
The same-day crown machine builds your new crown for a perfect fit. Same-day crowns are one of the many services offered at Bear River Dental in Evanston. Call today to schedule an appointment.
Welcome back inside the Union broadcast booth as we begin the bottom of the 5th inning. Osborne, Rich, and Winley due up for the Outlaws as you're watching a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Outlaws Baseball online at mylocalradio.com, all a part of the My Local Radio Sports Network, listening in at 99.1 The Big Dog as well. Guys, If you want to talk about having a day, on this date in 1950, Pittsburgh first baseman Johnny Hopp hit 2 home runs, 4 singles, and 6 at-bats, going 6 for 6 in a 16-9 victory over the Cubs in the second game of a doubleheader in Chicago, as he did that at the historic Wrigley Field. And 6 for 6, what a day. 2 home runs and 4 singles. I mean, it's boom or bust.
Yeah. That's an amazing day. That's a day that, no matter, if you're a high schooler or, in the minor leagues or a professional baseball player in the MLB, you're playing professionally overseas, that's the day you always remember.
That's a good week in a day.
Yes.
That is I think most players would take 2 home runs, 6 hits in any given week that they play in, let alone, one game, the second game of a doubleheader, as that is Johnny Hopp in 1950.
Also against the Cubbies, which, as a White Sox fan, I always like hearing about the Cubbies getting, beat up and tossed around a little bit.
Even if it was in the 50s?
It was the 50s, yeah. Yeah.
All right, now I'm looking for a White Sox one. I don't think we have a White Sox one, but we do have an interesting one. In 1972, on this date, Willie Mays hit a 5th-inning home run in his first game for the New York Mets in a 5-4 triumph over his former team, the San Francisco Giants.
Ooh. Always hitting and running against your former team. That's amazing, but must feel great as well. But also in any sport, basketball, if you can score a point against your former team, football, getting an interception against your former quarterback, that's always a good feeling.
I lied at the beginning of the inning. It is Breckenridge, Jaden Windley, Tyson Bateman due up. Jackson Osborne had the ground out to end the inning. Rich into the box. Zotti's first pitch is a breaking ball, swing and a miss for strike one. As Zotti's kind of settled in nicely. He gave up the 4 runs in the 3rd inning, but since then has really settled in.
That's what you always want to see from your pitcher on the mound, is just settling in, and even if you're down and by 4.
The pitch, swing and a line drive into left field, sending Garner back. Can't make the play as Rich hits the bag at first on his way to second base. Garner picks it up at the fence, fires into his cutoff man as Breckenridge has a leadoff double to start the bottom of the 5th inning.
What a start if you're the Outlaws. That's what you want, and now Windley comes to the plate in a good situation.
Okay, he's got a job to do. Runner on second. At minimum, at the end of this at-bat, you want Breckenridge on third base. So if you're Jaden Windley, you want to try to work the right side of the field. You don't necessarily want to hit it at someone on the right side, but if you think right side, usually good things can happen. The pitch, swinging a ground ball towards third base. He got a breaking ball that he's out in front of. But what I mean by just approaching going to the right side, it means at minimum, if you hit the ball to the right side of the field, Breckenridge will end up on third with 1 out in the inning. So which is a good approach to have as you're trying to add on a tack-on run here in the bottom of the 5th. 6-2 Outlaws on the Heritage Auto of Evanston scoreboard as Zotti looks in. Gets the sign. Checks on the runner at second as Rich has a moderate lead. The pitch. Swing and a ground ball fouled straight back, 0-2. But Zotti doing a good job of understanding the situation as well. As he's throwing back-to-back off-speed pitches, that is going to be the harder pitch to hit to the right side of the field. As that off-speed pitch, because it's slower, you're going to be out in front. You're more likely to be out in front of it. And a ground ball to the left side, if the Outlaws can make the play, that's going to lead to what they want, and that's ultimately Breckenridge at second. As Rich is going for third. Grounded to short. Peterson, Fields, fires across the infield as that's going to pull Reese at first base. Windley will reach on the error. Rich advances to third on the ground ball. So we now have runners at first and third. Nobody out in the inning.
Good run by Windley, just trying to outrun the throw to first, and that pays off, and runners on the corners.
Yeah, I mean, if you're Windley, you can be upset about yourself hitting a ground ball, but the right thing to do for your teammates is bust it down that line, because if you take it for granted, he would have been out. Instead, he runs hard, throw pulls the first baseman off, is able to get into first base. Nobody out in the inning, runners on first and third for Tyson Bateman. First pitch swing as he pops it up over the Union broadcast booth and out of play. Strike one.
Hopefully, fingers crossed, my car doesn't end up with a
we didn't hear any
windshield. We didn't hear anything.
We didn't hear any car sirens. To get in my car, you're going to have to hit it a long ways backwards. This isn't cricket, so I don't imagine they can. It'd be interesting to see what Windley does. Runners on first and third. takes off on the pitch. The swing is a ground ball back up the middle. Peterson got a glove to it, can't corral it, as that's going to lead to another run for the Outlaws, as Bateman will reach on the air. This brings up Damian Common. Last time up, he crushed a 3-run double as he cleared the bases, looking to do the same here. Common's had 2 good swings today, a hard line out to left field and then the double to right center. Runners on first and second as Breckenridge comes across to score 7-2 on the Heritage Auto of Evanston scoreboard. First pitch to Common, swinging a line drive over the head of the third baseman. I think Sagastumi lost it in the sun. They're going to hold the runner at third, so bases loaded, top of the order with nobody out here in the bottom of the 5th inning. You know, that run rule is 10, and it's looking possible here in the 5th if you're the Outlaws, possibly trying to end this one before you have to pitch again in the 6th.
Dream scenario here for Evanston. No outs, bases loaded. That's what you want if you're manager Nick Small, and telling your team, put some more runs on the board. Let's see if we can get that mercy rule rolling.
There's nobody out, bases loaded. Conversation going on the mound. Let's see what the Stallions decide to do. It looks like they're talking this one over. If you're Ryan Zotti, you've done your job in this inning. You did give up the leadoff double, but you've rolled a pair of ground balls that weren't fielded. That could have very well, not necessarily been a double play because the runners were off on the pitch, but those should be 2 outs, and it should be a lot less of a stressful situation for Zotti.
Yeah, and just sometimes in baseball, the opposing team works you into these type of situations where now you have to look at this bottom of the 5th as we got to get out of here quickly and get the bats going on the other side.
And even that line drive single by Damian Common, Sagastumi lost that ball in the sun. Or excuse me, that is Sagastumi at third base. He lost it in the sun. You can kind of tell by his reaction when it got by him. That's a helpless feeling over at the hot corner. It's bad enough that you're going to get the hardest hit ball. When you can't see it, it makes it worse. This brings up Ryder Wilson, bases loaded, nobody out. Zotti's going to work from the full windup. Kicks, deals the first pitch. Strike on the outside corner. 0-1. Corner infielders are in, so you got to imagine the third baseman, Sagastumi, and the first baseman, Reese, are coming home. Middle infield in Peterson and Valerio are back. They'll probably try to turn the double play. Ryder Wilson, good speed at the plate. As swinging a ground ball to third off the glove of Sagastumi, and all the runners are going to advance. Another run comes in for the Outlaws. Makes it 8-2 on the Heritage Auto of Evanston scoreboard. As Ryder Wilson is going to reach on the E5.
And if you're the shortstop right there, just sometimes you can't get your glove on the ball in the right timing, and sadly these things happen where now it's an 8-2 lead.
We're going to have a pitching change, so we'll take a quick break. 8-2, bases loaded, bottom of the 5th inning, nobody out, Walker Wilson due up. You're watching a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Outlaws Baseball, online at mylocalradio.com, all a part of the My Local Radio Sports Network, as well as tuned in on 99.1 The Big Dog.
Great signage is an important component to any successful business. It lets your customers know they have arrived at your doors, and it's a constant advertisement of who you are. When you install LED signage, you're taking it one step further. The ability to create color messages that move is an attention grabber. Plus, you can change the message whenever you would like. Make your business stand out with an LED sign from Rocky Mountain Sign, providing service, installation, and maintenance on all signage. Rocky Mountain Sign, licensed in Wyoming and Utah. Call today for a quote, 307-789-5202.
In the past, when you needed a crown, it took multiple appointments and a mouthful of goop to create a mold of your teeth. Those days are gone. Bear River Dental has equipment that gets your crown done in one appointment.
So this is the scanner for our same-day crowns, and as you can see, we go through, we scan it, and then we're able to design exactly what your crown's going to look like, and then we send that to the mill, and it's going to cut it out. It's going to look just like it's shown on the screen.
The same-day crown machine builds your new crown for a perfect fit. Same-day crowns are one of the many services offered at Bear River Dental in Evanston. Call today to schedule an appointment.
Welcome back inside the Union broadcast booth as we begin not as we begin, but we're in the middle of the first Bank of Wyoming presentation of Outlaws Baseball online at mylocalradio.com, listening in on 99.1 The Big Dog, all part of the My Local Radio Sports Network. The enviable task of coming in with the bases loaded, nobody out, goes to Preston Harvey as he goes from the DH spot to the mound, as this is an opportunity here for him to really kind of show his teammates what he's got. If you can get out of this one allowing minimal damage, I think the Stallions are going to be happy with that one, as the Outlaws have been a benefactor of a couple of errors here in the inning, as by my count, there have been 3 errors made by the Rock Springs infield, as Ryan Zotti, his day is over. Can't quite close the book on him because he's responsible for all 3 runners out on the base paths. But I didn't think he pitched as bad as the 8-2 score would suggest.
No, and the score is definitely not telling the story on Zotti. Had a good 3 to 4 innings of work, and we're just mowing the batters down on the mound, and just due to some errors in the infield, the score is what it is now, and a six run lead for Evanston.
Haven't quite done the math, but I think the earned runs to unearned runs ratio is going to probably favor Zotti a bit in his ERA. Not that he really cares about his ERA. He probably cares more about winning the game. But I thought he pitched a lot better than like we said, the 8-2 score would suggest, as it is. Harvey on the mound, as Walker Wilson will bat for the Outlaws. Opportunity here to really blow this one open as they lead 8-2 on the Heritage Auto of Evanston scoreboard.
Walker Wilson's a heavy hitter here, so let's see what he can do in this AB.
Harvey comes set, kicks, deals. First pitch of his outing. The ball inside, 1-0.
Good look by Wilson not swinging at that pitch, and Harvey with a little bit of a heater.
Harvey comes set, holds at the waist, kicks, deals the 1-0 pitch. It's a ball inside, 2-0. If you're Walker Wilson, there's not a lot of, I don't want to say a red light, but Harvey has to make the perfect pitch for you to swing right now. If it's the spot that you want it, where you can hit the ball the hardest, that is exactly what you want. Harvey comes set, kicks, deals a 3-0 pitch. It's in the dirt, 3-0. I don't know if the Outlaws are going to give him the red light, but that's 3 straight pitches coming in out of the dugout for Harvey that he's missed. So Walker Wilson will probably be selective here. Harvey comes set, holds, kicks, deals the 3-0 pitch. It's a strike at the top of the zone, as Walker Wilson was on his way to first base before home plate umpire Kelly Jensen rings him back with that right hand, 3-1. Harvey comes set, kicks, deals the 3-1 pitch, misses high, ball 4, as Walker Wilson will get the RBI walk, as that'll drive in Damian Common. Check that out, they'll drive in Tyson Bateman as Damian Common moves to third. Ryder Wilson moves to second as Walker Wilson takes his spot at first base after the walk.
In tough situation for Harvey, entering in bases loaded, no outs, and just trying to do his best on the mound.
Gavin Oliver to the plate. Harvey the windup. First pitch to Oliver, swing and a ground ball to short. Peterson fields, fires to second for, they can't make the play as the ball gets away. 1 run scores. Here comes Ryder Wilson to score the second run. 11-2 on the Heritage Auto of Evanston scoreboard, as it looked like that was a tailor-made double play that got away from the second baseman Valerio, as Gavin Oliver reaches on the air. Was 2 for 2 coming into the at-bat, now 2 for 3. That brings up Braxton Bauer, who was 0 for 3. And run rule, run on second. Bauer at the dish. First pitch to Bauer, swinging a line drive down the third baseline, foul.
I think Bauer here, you're looking at something to possibly end this game. A shallow hit out into center or left field could be the best bet here.
Bauer steps out of the box, checks his wristband. Harvey comes set, kicks, deals the pitch, misses as it gets away. As Walker Wilson rounds the bag aggressively, he's going to slow down. As now that game-ending run stands on third base, nobody out. Fly ball to the outfield for Braxton Bauer will get the job done here. Gavin Oliver advances to second on the wild pitch. Harvey on the mound, Bauer at the plate. 1-1 the count. Pitch high for a ball. 2-1.
Good take by Oliver, getting ahead in the count here and just battling. Oh, correction, Bauer, actually, excuse me.
Harvey comes set, holds at the waist. Checks out runner at third, kicks, deals the 2-1 pitch. Swing and a miss as Braxton Bauer tried to hit that one to Rock Springs as he unloaded on that 2-1 fastball.
He was trying to hit that one all the way to the Utah border.
Oh, we can't have it be Rock Springs and the Utah border.
That's true.
I mean, we're looking at the expressway. I'm not really good with directions.
Rock Springs is eastward, so you got to hit it backwards.
As Bauer's going to bunt with 2 strikes, going to pop it foul, and he's going to be out. Braxton Bauer looks back. Third base coach after the foul out. I'm not sure if they lost track of how many strikes there were, but 11-2. I wouldn't necessarily be asking my cleanup hitter to bunt. Leaves it up to Jackson Osborne. First pitch of the at-bats inside, ball 1. One down in the inning. Runners on second and third. Osborne, the 9th man to bat in the inning. It's called a strike at the top of the zone. 1-1.
Good battle between these two here on the mound and at the dish. Osborne looking for that winning run. Harvey looking to retire him.
Osborne 0 for 3 in the contest. The 1-1 outside.
You talk about Osborne being 0 for 3. He's hungry for that hit. He wants it to be this exact AB right here, right now.
Stallions have brought the infield in, trying to cut that game-ending run at third. Harvey comes set. I think that last pitch was a pitch out. The pitch misses high, 3-1. So on deck is Breckenridge. He started this inning off with a double. Osborne back to the plate. Harvey comes set, holds. Delivers a 3-1 pitch. Misses high for ball 4 as Jackson Osborne patiently takes his walk. As you love to see that, even in an 11-2 game, not really doing too much, staying within yourself. If you get a pitch to hit, go ahead and take a rip. But if you don't, then you kind of live with the result of a walk. As you got another hitter that's dangerous. Swinging a hot bat here, Breckenridge due up as he is 2 for 3 in the ballgame with a single and a double. Punched out in the first. But every time he's been at the plate, something good has happened because when he struck out, it got by. The Outlaws scored. First pitch strike. 0-1.
Going back to Osborne, that's just good. Great plate discipline and plate awareness by him.
Harvey working from the full windup. Into the windup. Delivers the 0-2 pitch. Suicide squeeze on. Perfectly executed as the Outlaws are going to score the run and end the game. As that'll do it. 12-2 on the Heritage Auto of Evanston scoreboards. You're watching a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Outlaws Baseball online at mylocalradio.com, as well as listening on 99.1 The Big Dog, all a part of the My Local Radio Sports Network. When we come back, we'll have your post-game show for you.
Best Western Dunmar Inn, Evanston, we understand that breakfast matters. That's why every room reservation includes a full complimentary breakfast served by an amazing staff. Start your day the right way with breakfast at the Legal Tender Restaurant inside the Best Western Dunmar Inn. Quality, delicious food, and excellent service every time, because breakfast matters.
It's lunchtime, and I'm stuck at the office.
Jackalope. The big game is on. I can't miss it just to pick up groceries.
Jackalope.
Mom, I need supplies for my school project.
Jackalope.
Doing the hopping for your shopping. Jackalope Delivery. 307-679-7174.
Jackalope.
Fast, fresh, delicious. 3 words that describe your experience every time you enjoy a delicious meal with Jimmy John's. Utilizing the freshest ingredients, home-baked bread, and professional sandwich building skills, the team at Jimmy John's always delivers a mouth-watering sandwich to satisfy any hunger. Jimmy John's. Freaky fast, freaky fresh. Visit any of our locations today in Evanston, Rock Springs, Sheridan, and Gillette.
Hey there, I'm Jake Major, your local Medicare and insurance benefits advisor for the Bullock Agency of Wyoming. With over 25 years of experience protecting families in rural America, we understand the importance of having affordable insurance coverage. Whether you're searching for extra coverage or looking to understand and switch your Medicare options, I can help you find a range of top-rated insurance companies and tailor-made packages based on your needs. Call me, Jake Major, today at 307-209-4685 and let's discuss your insurance options. We're the Bullock Agency of Wyoming when benefits matter.
The best trips away from home always come when you know you're among friends. This is Coulter Patterson, General Manager at the Come On In Hotel and Suites in Casper, Wyoming. I invite you to stay with us every time you're here. We've got the absolute best staff. Lots of our team members have been working together for years, and we feel like we're a happy family. I guarantee you'll feel that when you come stay with us. We're always glad that you choose the Come On In, and we'll do everything to make your stay comfortable and relaxing. The Come On In Hotel and Suites is the best place to stay because we have the best staff in Casper. Come on in today.
The strategic plan for Uinta County School District Number 4 states, through collaboration with the entire learning community, our mission is to instill problem-solving skills in our students that will translate to a rapidly changing global environment. We work to accomplish this by constantly improving student achievement, improving student academic and behavioral skills with a district that operates efficiently and effectively. Uinta County School District Number 4, excellence in teaching, opportunity through learning.
Are you looking for a dental experience that's quicker, more precise, and more comfortable? Look no further. Welcome to Black's Fork Dental, where we bring you the latest in dental technology with our Trios 3D scanner. Our team can scan images of your teeth and gums in seconds, ensuring precise measurements and accurate results, allowing us to design personalized treatment plans tailored to your unique needs. Whether it's crowns, bridges, or clear correct treatments, we've got you covered. Right now, we're offering a 10% discount on any scan procedure. Schedule your appointment with Black's Fork Dental at blacksforkdental.com, where advanced technology meets compassionate care.
Water development, community enhancement grants, and seedling trees, education programs, and specialty workshops helping to preserve agriculture and natural resources in Uinta County. Uinta County Conservation District is here to serve you. Visit our website today at uintacountycd.com.
Quality is the one thing that you can always count on when you do business with Ellingford Brothers in Evanston. You always get high-quality products and friendly, knowledgeable service at Ellingford's. Stop in today, 199 County Road, Evanston.
When shopping for a new or property, it's important that your realtor works to make the whole process simple. Serving customers for almost 20 years, the professional agents at Bridger Valley Realty will provide you with the information and resources you need to keep it simple without missing a step. Shopping for the perfect home or property can be a lot of fun.
Trust the Valley's proven realtors. Stop by and see us today.
On your way to Flaming Gorge or the Uinta, stop in at the store, formerly known as the Cash Store in Fort Bridger, to top up on gas or grab those last-minute snacks. Visit the store today in Fort Bridger, Wyoming. The store is proud to support the students of the Bridger Valley.
When you're looking for great deals on a vehicle, you'll find them at Rocky Mountain Yeti in Evanston. With 2 locations to serve you, let your adventure start here. Rocky Mountain Yeti in Evanston, legend driven.
When you have an appointment with the dentist, it's reassuring to know that you're going to be seen by experienced, well-trained professionals. At Bear River Dental in Evanston, Dr. Lester, Dr. Owens, and Dr. Welch check every box. Plus, they're really nice people. Their passion to provide excellent dental care is reflected in everything from state-of-the-art equipment to professional, hard-working staff. Choose the professionals at Bear River Dental, serving patients of all ages. Call today to schedule an appointment.
Early mornings, tired muscles, pride, and grit. At Varsity Inc., we know how much work goes into building competitive teams. We work hard providing the gear you need to celebrate the teams you love. Be your athlete's biggest fan in apparel from Varsity Inc. Come in today, 926 Main Street, Evanston.
Helpful, friendly, and knowledgeable, the staff at Cazin's Ace Hardware is ready to assist with any home improvement project. Cazin's Ace Hardware, the helpful place, has expanded their store and inventory to meet your every need. Next time you're updating, painting, or maintaining your home, or you're in need of small engine repair on your lawnmower, chainsaw, or snowblower, visit Cazin's Ace Hardware at 800 Front Street in Evanston.
Great signage is an important component to any successful business. It lets your customers know they have arrived at your doors, and it's a constant advertisement of who you are. When you install LED signage, you're taking it one step further. The ability to create color messages that move is an attention grabber. Plus, you can change the message whenever you would like. Make your business stand out with an LED sign from Rocky Mountain Sign, providing service, installation, and maintenance on all signage. Rocky Mountain Sign, licensed in Wyoming and Utah. Call today for a quote, 307-789-5202.
In the past, when you needed a crown, it took multiple appointments and a mouthful of goop to create a mold of your teeth. Those days are gone. Bear River Dental has equipment that gets your crown done in one appointment.
So this is the scanner for our same-day crowns, and as you can see, we go through, we scan it, and then we're able to design exactly what your crown's going to look like, and then we send that to the mill, and it's going to cut it out. It's going to look just like it's shown on the screen.
The same-day crown machine builds your new crown for a perfect fit. Same-day crowns are one of the many services offered at Bear River Dental in Evanston. Call today to schedule an appointment.
You went to BOCES #1? It's your community college to pursue your degree or certificate. It's high school equivalency. It's CPR and other workforce training. It's cooking and computer classes. It's 3D printers, vinyl cutters, and other free tools. We're many different things to many different people, meeting the education needs of the place we call home. So what is you into BOCES #1? That's for you to decide. Come see us today and let us help you make your educational dreams come true.
The tires you drive on matter. Tire quality and condition affect overall safety and how your vehicle performs. Having the right air pressure in your tires even affects gas mileage. Don't trust your tires to just anybody. Choose Freeway Tire to handle all your vehicle maintenance, including regular tire checks and rotation. When it comes to your vehicle, choose the team that really knows tires. Freeway Tire in Evanston. Stop in today.
With 25 years successful industry experience, Mountain West Business Solutions looks forward to providing all of our customers with exceptional service, industry-leading technology, and a one-of-a-kind buying experience. Having your office equipped with the right technology makes all the difference in the world. With a lower cost per print, we will supply you with the right technology for the best price. Great people, great products, and great service. Mountain West Business Solutions.
Precision, the quality, condition, or fact of being exact and accurate.
Precision is important. Scoring the next point, making the perfect shot, getting the best score. And when you think of your dentist, you want precision to be the first word that comes to mind. That's why patients are so pleased with Dr. McKay Frankum. He provides precision family dentistry at reasonable prices to every patient. Dr. McKay Frankum, call today for an appointment.
Call Dr. McKay Frankum at 789-8910.
Buying or selling is a simple process if you're working with the right real estate agent. This is Bobby Dalzall, broker with Big Country Properties. We have agents serving both Lincoln and Uintah counties that can assist you with all of your real estate needs. We are the top listing and selling brokerage in the Bridger Valley and strive to be honest, hardworking, and thorough. Whether buying or selling, we make it happen. Call us today at Big Country Properties, 307-782-3556.
I don't know about you, but every time I go to the grocery store, I'm filled with anxiety. Do I have enough money? Meat prices have doubled. How can I ever work on food storage when I can hardly afford food for this week? Wyoming Wild Meats in Lyman is the solution. Weekly specials are posted on Facebook. Beef, pork, chicken for one meal or a mixed order to fill the freezer. You will find quality Gosner cheese and milk products and delicious bread. Because overhead is low, the savings are passed to every customer. Wyoming Wild Meats, offering fresh domestic meats.
Trips away from home always come when you know you're among friends. This is Colter Patterson, General Manager at the Come On In Hotel and Suites in Casper, Wyoming. I invite you to stay with us every time you're here. We've got the absolute best staff. Lots of our team members have been working together for years, and we feel like we're a happy family. I guarantee you'll feel that when you come stay with us. We're always glad that you choose the Come On In, and we'll do everything to make your stay comfortable and relaxing. The Come On In Hotel and Suites is the best place to stay because we have the best staff in Casper. Come on in today.
The strategic plan for Uintah County School District Number 4 states, through collaboration with the entire learning community, our mission is to instill problem-solving skills in our students that will translate to a rapidly changing global environment. We work to accomplish this by constantly improving student achievement, improving student academic and behavioral skills with a district that operates efficiently and effectively. Uintah County School District Number 4, excellence in teaching, opportunity through learning.
Back inside the Union broadcast booth in the middle of the First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Outlaws Baseball online at mylocalradio.com, as well as on 99.1 The Big Dog, all a part of the My Local Radio Sports Network. It is our pleasure to welcome in manager of the Evanston Outlaws. That's Coach Nick Small. Coach, you guys got it done. It's back 12-2, nice victory. I thought you guys were a lot cleaner today.
Yeah, defensively we was a lot sharper, and it started with our pitching. Great outing by Jackson Osborne. His first time on the bump this year. And Jaden Winley, that's probably the first time he's pitched in 2-3 years. So it was a really good outing by those two.
Yeah, I was going to talk about the last at-bat that Jaden Winley faced. He was bases loaded, 2 outs in an inning. That's a big at-bat, and he was able to get a ground ball to Braxton Bauer at first. Just talk about how big that was in the outcome of the game, because at that point it was still a 4-run game.
Yeah, like I said, Jaden had a great outing for us, and it's good to see. It's good, a young arm to have coming up, and looking forward to using it. And it was a huge inning for him to pitch.
So the bats picked up where they left off on Saturday, as you guys had another great offensive output. As you kind of look through the lineup, a lot of hard hit balls.
Yeah, I thought we barreled up the ball a lot better. We talked yesterday about our approach at the plate, and I felt the kids took it, and we was able to barrel some balls up tonight.
So I thought your guys' base running was really good today, taking the extra base when you should. And then there was a couple of plays where it could have been easily a line-out double play at first base, Breckenridge getting back in time to get back for that play. That happened right before the Damian Common 3-run double. Let's talk about the improvement you guys had on the bases.
Yeah, you kind of live and die there. You can be aggressive, and it can hurt you, but when it goes in your favor, it's easy to get a lead with that.
One final question for you, Coach. How do you guys keep it rolling into the Rock Springs tournament?
I just keep going to practice and working hard and improving every day we step on the field.
Awesome, Coach. Anything else?
Thank the sponsors tonight. Western Wyoming Beverage, Evanston Regional Hospital, Cazin's Ace Hardware, Best Kind Embroidery, Tom's HVAC, Union Wireless, Rocky Mountain Yeti, Porter's Firework, VFW Post 4280 and Auxiliary, Marathon Pipeline, Alliance Drilling Tools. Thank you guys, and thank you to all the fans that came out tonight.
Awesome, Coach. We appreciate your time. Thank you so much. Congratulations on the win.
Thank you.
As we now allow Anthony Colasuno back into the Union broadcast booth, it's time for our Jimmy John's Freaky Fast Recap. 113 Front Street in Evanston, where fast meets fresh every single day. Get your gourmet sub at Jimmy John's today. For the Outlaws, they fell behind 1-0 on the Heritage Auto of Evanston scoreboard as the Stallions get an RBI single from Steve Harmon in the first inning, no more. Outlaws would respond as Ryder Wilson scored on a wild pitch in the bottom of the first inning. That wild pitch came on a strikeout as well, so missed opportunity there for the Stallions. Outlaws would score the next run as Ryder Wilson touches the plate again after he singles, steals second, and advances on a couple of throwing errors. The offense would explode in the third inning as the Outlaws put up 5. Gavin Oliver started it off with a single. Breckenridge singled in the inning as well. This all led to Damian Commons' 3 RBI double that really broke this one open. Outlaws would continue to pour it on, but the Stallions would get 1 run back in the form of Landon Oliver as he singled, scores on a walk. And then the Outlaws would pour it on in the bottom of the 5th inning where they would score a bunch of runs to make it 12-2. That is how we stand on the Heritage Auto of Evanston scoreboard.
Yeah, just a great overall performance by the Outlaws today. And this is how you want to get your first win of the season. Yeah, so, these kids, I know they want to play the full 7 innings, but a 12-2 Mercy Rule win over a team that Mercy Ruled you 11-1 a few weeks back, that's huge. And that's always a good way to, kind of get that revenge, as you're going to be seeing this team a lot during the regular season. A lot more good games to come between both of these squads.
So the game starts at 6:15, finishes at 8 o'clock. Your winning pitcher is Jackson Osborne, who finishes the game with a solid 3 innings pitched, allowed 1 earned run on 3 hits, 1 walk, and 3 Ks. Also going for the Outlaws is Windley. He picks up an inning pitched, allows 1 run on 1 hit, 3 walks, 2 punch-outs. Walker Wilson finishes the 5th inning as he allows 1 walk, no runs, no hits, struck no batters out, was able to get out of the inning unscathed. For the Stallions, as we tally up Ryan Zotti's day, he goes 5+ innings, goes 6 hits, 10 runs, 4 of them earned, walked 3 batters, as that will finish his day, as he'll pick up the loss on the mound. As that is your Jimmy John's Free Fast Free Cap, 113 Front Street in Evanston, where fast meets fresh every single day. Get your gourmet sub at Jimmy John's today. When we come back, we'll have your Dr. McKay Frankum Precision Play the Game as you're watching First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Outlaws Baseball online at mylocalradio.com. Listening in on 99.1 The Big Dog, all a part of the My Local Radio Sports Network.
Our community. We live it, we support it. Trona Valley is your local credit union, and we're proud to invest in relationships that go far beyond banking. We're proud to invest in the lives of our young members and their participation in sports. You're champions in our community, and we're here to support you all the way, on a court, on the field, or elsewhere. Together, let's develop lifelong, successful financial habits. You got this. We're here for you. Trona Valley, member NCUA, TronaValley.com.
Explore Logan, Utah. We've got so much awesomeness, I don't know where to begin. Your hotel is only 10 minutes from the gorgeous National Forest for hiking and biking, birdwatching, and wildflower spying. Logan is Utah's heart of the arts, with more than 253 live professional performances this summer and free concerts every weekday. Catch the Garters Market and tons of festivals and fun. Head to Logan. You won't break the bank on less than a tank. ExploreLogan.com.
Are you looking for a dental experience that's quicker, more precise, and more comfortable? Look no further. Welcome to Black's Fork Dental, where we bring you the latest in dental technology with our Trios 3D scanner. Our team can scan images of your teeth and gums in seconds, ensuring precise measurements and accurate results, allowing us to design personalized treatment plans tailored to your unique needs. Whether it's crowns, bridges, or clear correct treatments, we've got you covered. Right now, we're offering a 10% discount on any scan procedure. Schedule your appointment with Black's Fork Dental at blacksforkdental.com, where advanced technology meets compassionate care.
Precision, the quality, condition, or fact of being exact and accurate.
Precision is important. Scoring the next point, making the perfect shot, getting the best score. And when you think of your dentist, you want precision to be the first word that comes to mind. That's why patients are so pleased with Dr. McKay Frankum. He provides precision family dentistry at reasonable prices to every patient. Dr. McKay Frankum, call today for an appointment.
Call Dr. McKay Frankum at 789-8910.
Inside the Les Schwab Plains Tires, the Union broadcast booth, as we're in the middle of First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Outlaws Baseball online at mylocalradio.com. Also listening on 99.1 The Big Dog, as it is a 12-2 final. Outlaws pick up their first victory of the season in their home opener, as it's time for the Dr. McKay Frankum precision play of the game. And Anthony, we were talking during the break. I think this one's obvious. Damian Common's 3-run triple to really blow the game wide open, as that was a huge play in this game. Common ripped the ball, picked up the double, advances the third on the throwing error. But that was a huge moment in this game as it cleared the bases.
Yeah, and those type of moments, it's one play, one moment, and that can just rally a team together. And they had a slim lead to continue right before that, but that just, kind of broke the camel's back in a way for Rock Springs. Yeah, they did fight really good throughout the game, but at the same point in time, that was the momentum needed for Evanston. That was the move to push the needle from, going a little bit fast to all the way down on the pedal, and you're zooming along.
That is your Dr. McKay Frankum precision play of the game. When we come back, we'll have your Pepsi player of the game, brought to you by Western Wyoming Beverages. Everything is better with Pepsi. We'll find out who is better today after this commercial break, as you're watching a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Outlaws Baseball online at mylocalradio.com, all a part of the My Local Radio Sports Network, tuning in on 99.1 The Big Dog as well.
At UN County School District number 6, each student is important. Each student has different interests. Each student has unique talents and areas for growth and development. We love and appreciate each student, and we work hard to make sure we are meeting the needs of each student so that when we all come together, we create a powerful school district filled with individual students headed for success. Uintah County School District number 6 in Lyman. It's a great day to be an Eagle.
Get back to feeling your best with Evanston Regional Hospital Physical Therapy. If you find yourself struggling with pain or limited mobility in your everyday life, your recovery starts here. With a personalized treatment plan just for you, our experienced physical therapists will help you every step of the way to reach your goals and get back to doing what you love. Call us today to schedule an appointment. Evanston Regional Hospital, helping you get your life back.
Get a degree or certification. Earn your high school GED, get job skills, become CPR certified, or use our free 3D printers and tools. These are just a few of the opportunities available at Uintah BOCES number 1. Call 307-789-5742 to learn more.
Western Wyoming Beverages has been proudly owned and operated in Wyoming for over 50 years, providing reliable service, friendly staff, and the nation's top beverage products, including Pepsi. We always strive to be the premier business partner for our customers. Western Wyoming Beverages services Rock Springs, Green River, Jackson, Evanston, Kemmer, Pinedale, Wamsutter, Big Piney, Mountain View, and Lyman. Go Red Devils!
Welcome back inside the Union broadcast booth. You're watching a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Outlaws Baseball online at mylocalradio.com, listening in on 99.1 The Big Dog. This is all part of the My Local Radio Sports Network. It is time for the Pepsi Player of the Game, brought to you by Western Wyoming Beverages. Everything is better with Pepsi. Anthony, who is better today?
The player game today is Breckenridge for Evanston. 3 of 4, a couple of runs on the board for him as well. A great overall day for him, hitting and also in the field.
Yeah, Breckenridge, I don't think he had the day on the mound that he wanted to last time out. But, first few games, that happens to pitchers. Not everyone's sharp right off the bat. I mean, you think about the major leagues, they get 6 weeks of spring training before they ever step foot in a regular season game. These kids are expected to go from, hey, it's snowing outside, do we have a sunny day, we're playing baseball, to it's snowing again tomorrow. and it's just a tough way to get into rhythm. So hopefully with this, the Outlaws can really start to find their rhythm as Breckenridge goes 3 for 4 and finishes the game off with that with the what was attempted to be a safety squeeze, or excuse me, a suicide squeeze bunt ended up being an RBI single as he beats it out. As that is your Pepsi Player of the Game, brought to you by Western Wyoming Beverages. Everything is better with Pepsi. Breckenridge was better today. As that's going to do it for us here from the Union Broadcast booth. I'm Aaron Poling. That's Anthony Colasuno. For all of our sponsors, for everyone tuning in, we have to thank you guys, because without you, none of this is possible. It's been such a fun day, such a great day for baseball, and boy, are we glad that baseball season is back. Until next time, go Outlaws.
The proceeding has been a wholly owned production of MyLocalRadio.com and Cook Brothers Broadcasting, LLC, no portion of which may be used or rebroadcast without the express written consent of Cook Brothers Broadcasting, LLC. Thank you for joining us for this sports presentation on MyLocalRadio.com.